This is pChal. He probably doesn't need any introduction, but he's a Pokemon YouTuber famous for doing really hard difficulty challenges, mainly hardcore Nuzlocks, and he's probably the best Nuzlocker in the world.
Oh, he actually stopped using that line like 5 years ago or something now. You should probably say something different here.
Oh, yeah, but like coaching the pretty good Pokemon guy at Spire just isn't nearly as good clickbait, right?
Okay, you could say he's like a top 5 Nuzlocker in the world with a residence in Germany, maybe?
We can't say top 5 on this channel anymore. This is pChal, and he's probably the best Nuzlocker in the world.
Damn it.
He's brand new to Spire, having never played the original game, and to be honest, I think he actually has the potential to be one of the best in this game. His intuition and ideas are already really high level, especially for someone so new, but I guess the Pokemon strategy gamer brain just transitioned easily. I'm sure you all will be very impressed and maybe not so surprised at how good he is, but there's a lot of good lessons in this coaching session here that I wanted to share with you all, and I hope you enjoy the video.
Yo, what's up?
Hello, hello. So you're A0 on Silent right now?
A3 is what I'm playing at.
Holy. Okay, cooking.
Okay, let me tell you what I so far have derived from base principles, what I think like the game plan of the Silent is.
Sure.
I feel like this character has a lot of really broken block cards, and you just kind of pick a couple of those and then pick some scaling for it. The power that gives you dex, or the one that makes you gain like 1 block per card that you play or whatever, seem pretty good. It feels like the challenge with this character is figuring out how the fuck to do damage. Especially early on, I feel like it's a little bit rough. Like Elites, Act 2, Act 3, it seems rough because it has the power that makes you apply poison every turn. It's like noxious fumes, right? That card seems really broken for like bosses and stuff.
Yes.
And then there's the one that makes you deal double damage when the enemy is weak. That one seems really good for scaling. But it seems like the main thing I struggle with right now is like figuring out the like good upfront damage options and how to balance that with like building up enough block and stuff like that in the early game. I think pathing wise, I also have no idea what I'm doing on this character. I think I'm just still Ironclad pilled because I only played that one until I grinded out Ascension 10 first, right? So what I'm used to from that is just trying to pick up every single elite in Act 1 that I can because you're so strong early. But I feel like that's maybe not the best game plan on this character. But let me know what I said that was correct and what I said that was wrong.
Honestly, I think you have a really good read on what is going on. Everything I think we figured out is just that blocking in this game is really good. And so you don't necessarily need to make damage be super quick because like fumes is often just enough. As long as you can sit around in a fight, you're kind of good. There's a couple like problem spots, and I think it's similar to Spire 1 where if you know exactly what fights can kill you, you can sort of hoard resources for them. And so like the number one thing you can do is just know there's like maybe 3 problem fights in the early game or whatever, and then I just hold a pot that solves that fight. So you can sort of hoard your resources. It's sort of like you just have to know what's going to kill you before it kills you idea. So if you think ahead a little bit and you're just like, automatically I look at the end of this map and I go, oh, Phantom. And then that's
very, very Nuzlocke-esque actually. Yeah. In like PK, you're like, okay, I'm going to hold these Pokemon because I know they solve Gardenia.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think the boss that I've run into the most problems with on Act 1 was the fucking crab that just eventually makes you do like no damage and block for nothing. Like if you have the game plan of just like sitting there forever, it's just going to kill you, right?
Yeah. I think Phantom honestly is the scariest one for me most of the time. The Laga is probably something you just need to like take a tech card for or something. Like you just take like 1 snake bite and it dies. That sort of thing. Like tier lists are useful, but mostly for the discussion behind the stuff. And so once you know exactly what the purpose of a card is, it may be really niche and not picked very often, but like I'll pick a deadly poison to kill Laga, for example. Or like here Ricochet goes up in value for me. And also like deadly poison. That sort of stuff that will just chip off the armor. Really good.
Gotcha.
I think as far as pathing is concerned, I would say one of the most important things is just getting an early shop in this game. Like it may feel not that great because you can't buy the relics and you can't buy a remove or whatever, but most of the time I just want like 1 damage card and a potion. Yeah. And that's going to get you through kind of whatever you need. So automatically like right side looks pretty good to me here. And then if you get really strong, which you'll have information after the first like 4 floors or so, and you can pick
I can
your
pick up like 4 elites on this path if I really want to, but that seems dangerous because there's like no fire here. There's no fire before that. I guess you can path away from this one though. Like you have a lot of options on this like node, right?
Yep, you can just pivot.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh yeah, starter relic, right. Okay, I'll talk you through what I think on these.
Sounds good.
Hefty tablet seems super cringe. Although I feel like the Silent has really good rare cards, but she's also got some real stinkers. I feel like max HP is okay, but on this character, it seems like not a big deal at all because you just full block every turn anyway. I lost coverage just seems really good. I think potions are like really, really powerful in this game.
Yes. The second one is really just on a super dangerous map, I would consider it, but probably not over the first one. Basically, you can think about these bonuses all in terms of like short-term bonus versus long-term bonus, or some combination of both, right? The top one can be both. Usually it's slated more towards early game power, and that can let you farm elites. So depending on the map, like if this map only had the option to kill 2 elites on it, you might want to just take something that's like late game power because you don't need the help early. But this map has an option of like a really high value path that you can farm a lot of value out of, so you might as well just take like the strongest possible thing early, which is probably just the first one.
Yeah. Vulnerable potion seems pretty good. This character can't get a lot of vulnerable, and I think she gets a lot of value out of it. Okay, I think this blur card is really ridiculous sometimes. Like, you can get crazy value of this. This card seems not good. It's just so expensive. Maybe this is just a me thing. I feel like after playing this for a while, it feels like all 2 mana cards are just not that good.
Yeah, it's kind of hard on or in this game in general to play them.
Yeah. And then, I mean, I want AoE. This character, I feel like, has a good amount of AoE options. If I'm doing like all the elites, I'm going to fight Parasite at least once, right? I feel like that fight is not really a huge deal. I would say the Dagger Spray is like okay AoE, which we want at some point, but then Blur is like, this seems like a crazy, crazy good block card, and I think we want to get the block package going early, right?
Blur is weird just because it's really not so much a block card as it is a draw consistency card. Like if you draw your block on the wrong turn, it now carries over, right? So it's good if you already can make a lot of block. Right now it's really just draw stuff. So
that's true, yeah.
It's not terrible. Like I think over skip I pick it here, but the Dagger Spray has a few things going for it. One, you have the Vuln Pot in the belt already, so it works with that.
True.
2 is Phantom, so it's decent there to knock off the stacks. So like I can already start respecting that fight a little bit, and I do actually respect the Frog Parasite quite a bit.
Okay.
Like the problem with that fight is you just don't get out of it fast enough. You can kind of think of elites as like a guaranteed I'm gonna lose some amount of HP. That fight can just kill you from full sometimes if your draw order is bad. And so I just want to like take something that prevents the worst case from happening. It doesn't kill you often, but sometimes it can like explosively kill you from like 60 health.
No, now that you mention it, because like on the Ironclad, I would like prioritize killing the Parasite guy by like turn 3 always, so he doesn't shuffle again, right? But it feels like on the Silent, I can rarely ever do that.
It's really hard to. So you're usually getting like 6 statuses, and then that's really difficult to play through.
Gotcha. No, what you're saying about Blur makes sense as well. Okay, Dagger Spray seems good then.
Let me.
I mean, this character is, or this enemy is literally just like dump all your damage turn 1, and then he shrinks you, and then you just try to full block every turn.
Yeah, you don't really need to worry too much about racing this guy. Also, can you make your stream have volume?
Oh,
I just noticed. I was like, I thought that no one could hear it.
Yeah, I feel like I just on this fight, I just prioritize not taking any damage.
Yeah. Sounds just really good at hallways in general, so can kind of chill.
I heard people have strong opinions about Snakebite. Escape Plan seems like a easy, like the only reason to not pick this is because you have like a crazy option against it, right? Like opportunity cost would be the only reason. Like this card is just ridiculous. No,
it's like the only downside I think is like Hunter Killer. There's like also Queen and maybe like one more fight in Act 3, but it's pretty broken. I think it's just like always in unless it's like you say, it's opportunity cost. Snakebite I think is considerable there, but it's not good enough I think for me, and I'm not scared enough with this early store. Like
Snakebite's probably good on Bantam, right?
Yeah, it's good into like if you just have no damage for this to act. Like it's basically saying that you're scared of literally seeing nothing. And I'm just not scared of that because we have the shop right here. We're always going to see something here.
Okay. Ooh, Noxious Fumes. We got our damage solved if we pick this. That card seems really good. I like Dodge and Roll a lot too, but I feel like it's another instance of like, this card is good if you have it like upgraded or like some other kind of scaling on it. Then it becomes like really good. I think just on its own like that, it's like okay. Deflect I kind of like, but with no upgrades, no scaling. To me, it feels like you want your first block card on this character to have a little bit more oomph than what these provide, although maybe Dodge Roll is a good option.
Dodge roll is pretty decent in this game. I think, again, opportunity cost here is the biggest thing. So, like,
Yeah.
I sort of want a damaged card for later, but also just like now. Like Fumes is also just really good into the Frog Parasite as well. Like that fight is pretty annoying. And so
Makes
just
sense.
having Dagger Spray plus this probably fixes it, although it does really want the upgrade. And then I'm
Yeah.
not so scared about Phantom. I think with Noxious Fumes in the deck, we can just worry about solving all the immediate problems now, and then Phantom's kind of done with.
Makes sense. Okay. So when I first started playing this game, my first instinct was every single shop I cut a card.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just know from other deck builders and other card games in general that like cutting deck size is really, really good. It is really expensive at times, right? And it does get more expensive. But I feel like strikes are so bad on this character.
They are terrible, for sure.
What's your general approach when it comes to cutting cards? Is it like a luxury that you do when you can only afford it, or?
Yeah, one thing I think you should think about is removes at every store only need to happen if you're literally going to remove every shop consistently for the entire run. So like if you're not planning on removing next shop, you don't necessarily need to remove now, and you can hold your gold open next store to have more options, right? So
Is the logic that like the value of it kind of goes up with every card that you remove, or can you explain that?
that is true. So like removes get better as you get more of them,
Yeah.
but I think the main issue with it is that they always come at very steep opportunity costs. So like
I see.
let's pretend you had 150 gold here and you could do
Yeah.
Noxious Fumes remove. It might kill your Act 2 store. And oftentimes
Yeah.
like shops are better after you have more direction on what you need to buy. So if you go into Act 2 and your boss relic is like a relic that is only good if you live the act, like it needs some time, then you can buy a bunch of front load in the store to help you. But if you
see.
walk in and your boss relic is all front load, then you buy scaling, right? So like having information after you see your boss relic is like the most amount of information gained. So like you're gonna just see a lot of stuff and know what to do with your deck, and then you can fix the problems with it. Like, do you know what Pandora's Box is? I don't know if you played the first game that much.
I didn't play the first game at all, actually.
Sick. Okay. So P-Box is pretty rare in this game, but Pandora's Box is just the relic that says swap out all your starter cards.
Oh yeah, I think I took that on my winning A10
Yeah.
Ironclad run. Yeah.
It's really strong. And so
Yeah.
removes in Spire 1 were not as valued because one, P-Box was so common. And so like if you
Yeah.
remove, you're really just getting rid of a card you would have transformed into, which might have been kind of good. So you're paying money for like nothing. That still exists in this game. Like you can still get P-Box. That's not really what I'm trying to explain here, but the idea is that
Yeah.
P-Box is a bunch of information all at once. Like you have no idea what your deck is doing, and then you
Right.
get P-Box, and suddenly you have like 18 different things you could be doing. And
Yeah.
the most important thing is just having money right after to fix the problems. And so you should think a lot about holding money for information that you're going to gain later to be able to react.
Are
Good.
there ever decks on the silent where I'm like, I have such a good core combo that like my main goal is actually just like to cut all my base cards now?
Yes. That mostly is Sly decks. So
Gotcha.
decks where
yeah.
Sly is like the primary thing of like, I need to line up my prepared and my acrobatics with my reflex. Because
Yeah.
any deck that you need like to combo two cards together specifically really likes removes. I think now, especially like higher ascension, you probably are aware of this when you played Clad, but like there's 100 gold removes and then they get more
Yeah.
expensive. So it's really difficult to pay for a remove. Like
Gotcha.
one remove in the early game is not so much immediate power, it's more late game power. And so you're basically saying that I'm good for now if you remove, instead of buying something that solves immediate problems. And I'd rather just solve immediate problems now and handle the removes later.
Gotcha.
You also might just get removes for free and then be able to like not need to buy
True.
them and spend money on something else. So you just don't have enough information yet to make remove really that good.
Got it. All right, I'll pick up the noxious fumes then. I guess the only decision left is this discounted dagger spray, but we already have one. It seems like not necessary.
Yeah, I don't want to bloat out my
And I
deck
guess-
too much.
Exactly. All right.
Before we move on, let's take a minute to thank the sponsor of today's video.
If you've been watching me for a while, you know how important sleep is to me. In Spire 1, it became a meme in the community that if I slept well, I would lock in and win, and if I slept badly, well, I'd throw. So I'm very excited to say that today's video is sponsored by Plank Mattress. If you don't believe my genuine excitement here, about a year ago, I literally bought a watch to record my sleep patterns, and I would avoid playing on high streaks on days I slept badly. I even developed a pretty crazy caffeine addiction to try and fix this problem. When Playing reached out to me, I was really excited to try a new mattress, and over the past 2 weeks, I've realized that I've been sleeping on a mattress that is way too soft for my entire life. I've noticed I've been way more focused and well rested, and I have the data to show it that I'm not just imagining it. Plank is endorsed by the American Chiropractic Association and offers an ultra firm flippable mattress designed to promote a neutral spine position to improve back health and posture. They offer 2 different options, the Plank Firm and the Plank Firm Luxe. I opted for a queen size Plank Firm Luxe, which contours more to your body than the Plank Firm. Both are dual sided and flip between a firm and ultra firm side. Because I'm a side sleeper, I chose the firm side, and it's really been perfect for me. My partner used to complain about my old mattress, and she likes this one a lot more as well. Because Plank mattresses are designed, assembled, and shipped from their Arizona factory, they're able to use premium materials at a reasonable price to you with no middleman bringing up the cost. They ship for free anywhere in the US and offer a 120-night sleep trial along with a limited lifetime warranty. Use your health savings account or flexible spending account to purchase your Plank mattress today. I love my Plank mattress, and I think you would too. If you're looking for an ultra firm bed, check out plankmattress.com. You can click on the link below and get 30% off of your order with code EXPORT. After you check out, you can support my channel by telling them I sent you in their post-purchase survey. Thanks again to Plank for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get back to the coaching.
Healing seems okay. It feels like this deck is currently not even that good versus like a random hallway, or like is the fight some enemies is basically just a random hallway, right?
It's not. It is always
Okay.
the second phase of the frog parasite. So it's like the 4 guys that all have like 20 health, which we're okay into. I think the main consideration here is that the money is pretty useless, right? Like
That's true.
losing 8 HP, essentially you can think about that as losing 22 health here because it's the heal not being accounted for, right? So it's the difference between the two.
Right.
To get money, but there's no shop incoming. So as long as you think you're fine into this fight, I would rather just see the extra card and like maybe get a potion from this.
Oh, true. You'll get like card rewards and stuff. Yeah, then it's always this.
We can just snowball with this and try to get rewards. This fight can be pretty nasty, but I think like dagger spray in the deck, like you're probably okay.
Yeah. I'm just thinking if there's any reason not to play this first. Nope.
Yep.
This guy's doing 11, so if I have 2 mana left, I can just do this and this.
Yep.
And this, and we should be good. Yeah.
I think unfortunately we are gonna
felt-
have to shuffle, but should be okay.
One of the main things that really helped me when climbing Ascensions on the Ironclad was just kind of learning a little bit the attack patterns of the enemies.
Do you have the spreadsheet?
No.
Let me link that to you. It has all the
That sounds
information on
sick.
like enemy data.
For like some of the Act 1 enemies, I feel like I understand the attack patterns now. But like for like no boss in the game, I really understand it, to be honest.
I know
feel
you've
like
been
this is
playing with no calcs and no data, but
Yeah.
you go from one
Yeah,
spreadsheet game to another, and it's just like you're at home, man. You're just back.
Yeah. No, this is great. I feel very seen by this. Okay, I feel this is just like take 3 damage, kill the 12 HP guy.
Sure.
Or no, that's.
You
that's,
can
like,
think
the
about
only thing.
fumes here instead of defend if you think that that is worth it. So I would look at your draw pile here. I don't think you have guaranteed kill. I can't remember. You do have guaranteed kill next turn. So maybe the
Right.
fumes is not
Okay.
all that useful then.
Yeah. Because this guy dies, and then the next turn probably this guy will die, right?
Mhm.
So, yeah. True, that's something I never do. I never actually look at my draw pile. I feel like that's probably something.
It's pretty important.
No reason not to play this. Nice. No blocking though.
Totally
For this
fine.
damage. Nothing I can do about it.
You still healed in this fight, which is really cool.
True. Yeah.
And we get a card reward and potion maybe. This is really strong.
Okay. This potion I always forget that I have in my inventory and I never use it.
This is something I think pretty seriously about holding for endgame. I know that maybe this is like way too far, but like having your best power drawn immediately in like the
True.
final boss is so strong.
I can actually see that, yeah. Okay.
Kind of crazy here.
Yeah, these cards all seem good. I'm not a fan of Dash, but I guess that's because it's a 2-mana card, so I'm biased. I feel like this card is really good when it's upgraded. Backflip I really like. I feel like every single run I've seen that I've picked it. And then Gamble. I don't have any Sly cards. It's a free mulligan, basically, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just really good consistency. Even just to get to my Noxious Fume sooner or something.
That is exactly what I was going to say. So I think you already have quite the right
okay.
idea here. Gamble is just drawing you into your powers faster. So if you win the fight
Yeah.
after you get set up, and you were already mentioning earlier how like it feels like Silent, the answer is to like find a power that scales your block and then just get it in
Yeah.
play, and then you win. That's kind of what Gamble's doing. You don't really need Sly to make Gamble good. Like it just also maybe opens Sly, so I could pick a raw Ricochet or something here, and it's fine.
Yeah.
So I don't mind it really at all.
And I guess when you think about it, because backflip blocks the same as a defend, it is just also getting through your deck faster, but
Yep.
it costs mana. So
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Dash is considerable just because the early path here is so aggressive. It's really just a chunky, dense card, and that's nice to have.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
But
Yeah. True. It can probably. I can see it. Yeah.
I'm down to just build a good deck for later. Like Calc Gamble's the best card
Yeah.
there if you're just trying to have a strong deck in the end game, and I don't think you're under very much threat now. Like you just gotta heal and an extra potion, and we still have like
Yeah,
our
true.
easy pools left here, so it should be pretty chill.
Okay. Calculate Gamble does mean there's a lot more to think about. Where's my... Oh, Dagger Spray's right here. Okay, wait, this is easy then. We just go here. Is there a reason to play Noxious Fumes over just a Strike? Probably not, huh? I think Strike is way more likely to do...
Strike is a good
More
threshold
damage
here
here.
because you have 3 strike out now to kill. So
Oh,
you
yeah,
could
true.
just draw lethal. If you don't draw lethal, then you just block and it's like fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have Escape Plan in this too, so I'm like really likely to draw it.
Yep. It's probably a little under 50%, but even if you brick it, then you just kind of block. Well, there it is.
It's easy. This is a potion that I feel like I never fucking use. Just, I understand that it's good. It just, because it only applies one of each, I always forget to look for a turn where it's good. Okay. All the Sly cards seem really ridiculous in this game. I don't know if you've played any Hearthstone, but
Yep.
discard Warlock in that game was really crazy. Like being able to get the upside of a discarded card and a card that discards is really good. And I have dice and survive. Even just, I feel like I pick pretty much any Sly card that I see, like the first one that I see. It'll work with Survivor eventually, and a turn where you get it to work with Survivor is always going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like it happens even if you just have a Sly card in Survivor. It happens like every other combat or something that you get the combo. So that would be my main consideration. And then I would think I don't like that Sucker Punch only applies 1 week. It feels kind of low impact a little bit.
Yeah.
Although week is good, but I mean we have the
It's in your starter
we
deck.
have neutralize, and then if you upgrade this, you kind of solve weak for a while anyway. I feel like.
Yep.
And then Dagger Throw. I think when I started playing this character, I always picked this card because I felt like it was really good. But the more I play, the more I'm kind of thinking that paying 1 mana for what is sometimes it feels like you're only playing it for the draw and the discard, and at that point, why pay a mana for that? I don't know. What do you think?
I think that's the right read there too. It's kind of the worst discard enabler.
Okay.
I'd way rather have prepared, and that's at common. Like that's just the best one by a lot. So you can pick it to open other stuff, but yeah, the Ricochet I think with the Gamble already sort of is worth thinking about, and you also have the Droplet of Precognition potion, so you can guarantee this works like 1 time if it's
Yeah.
really terrifying. And that potion, like if you're gonna farm 4 elites, you don't need to hold it for endgame. Like it's something you can think
Yeah.
about. But just getting through this early game and getting like 4 relics from farming all the elites is probably going to snowball enough to make your endgame good. So
Gotcha.
having the possible output here from the Ricochet feels nice to me. And like you said, the Sucker Punch is just like kind of desperation, bad neutralize. It's kind of just like, I didn't see the premium weakness. And that's the same thing as Dagger Throw. Like I didn't see the premium options. And so I can pick them if I need the consistency. But most of the time, I think you just pick the Ricochet here. I don't really
Gotcha.
think super hard here. It's also really good
I
to
also feel
advance
like
him.
there's so many things that scale this card.
Yes.
Like I've had runs where like I didn't even think about scaling it, and I just had it discarded, and it suddenly dealt like 1 billion damage. I didn't even realize
Yeah.
why. Like you can just it's so easy to fall into that. All right, let's take the Giga Path. Draw first. I feel like investing too much mana into full blocking this enemy is probably not good because it feels like they do a lot of damage later on.
They do
So
scale.
taking like, taking like 1 from this. I drew both of my discard cards, and my Sly card is still in my deck, but I guess that's fine. So I would probably here just block for 8 and then throw 2 strikes at this guy.
I'd agree. And maybe the Count Gamble redraw plays with the Ricochet or something.
Right. I think same logic this turn. I'm happy to take 1.
Yeah, I don't mind. Once you get closer to killing it, then you can think about full blocking once it's more secure.
Yeah.
You're not risking by sitting around. But it kind of needs to die after this turn.
Yeah, now we got it to a point where like we can just kill it. Ooh.
I already clicked.
Yeah. I started playing this game because my girlfriend got me into it because she wanted to play the multiplayer.
Good taste.
And I think when I started out and I always saw well-laid plan, she was like, "Oh, you got to pick that card when you see it." I was like, "I don't get it." And then I realized that if you retain a card, you still draw the full amount the next turn. This is just like kind of draw 1 card per turn. Even if you hold a garbage card, right? You're at least not shuffling that. Yeah.
Dude, your card game instinct is really good. I don't know what I was expecting, but you're already talking about like shuffling and things that most people don't think about for a while.
Yeah. I think it's like I have probably like over 1,000 hours in Hearthstone, so
Nice.
it's like the main thing I think about. Which is probably also why I always say that they cost mana, which probably irritates some people. Talk to me about Pounce. I've never picked this. I feel like most of the skills that you play cost 1, but I guess then it's a 1 mana deal 12, which is good-ish.
Yeah,
How do you feel about this card?
1 mana deal 12. That's how I think about it. It's like very simple with maybe potential upside if you cheat out like a leg sweep later. But it's not excellent right now, and Well-Laid Plans is just like one of the best cards on the character. Basically, the only reason you don't pick Well-Laid Plans is you have a reason not to. You need like a really strong reason on screen to literally not click it, or you're dying like immediately. Otherwise, I don't think it's just always in the deck. Like, it's one of those things that you just slam on sight.
It feels like the Silent just has a bunch of really good cards that can go into any deck without like any synergy requirements. It felt like with the Ironclad, there was very much like, I only pick this card if my deck is very much going in that direction. But even like the Shiv or the Poison stuff is like, there's some good cards that you can just put into any deck.
Yeah.
And just kind of works. Feels less Magic, more Yu-Gi-Oh, I guess.
The thing about Well-Laid Plans is now your Ricochet always lines up with your Survivor. So even without adding more discard, you can still combo that. So like Well-Laid Plans is just the combo enabler card. Like you always have the cards together that you want to draw together, and this character just wants that.
There's one thing to think about here that like I've picked a lot of stuff that kind of scales me, and that's just kind of good later, like the Fumes and the I feel like the Gamble as well, which is just kind of enabling stuff. It feels like I'm missing a little bit of, I guess I would call it like meat and potatoes or something that actually like kills the elites. But I guess you would probably say that like Well-Laid Plans is even good now because it probably enables me to get like some of these combos off better and stuff like that. Or
the other thing you should think about here is this is what potions are for. So the fact that you have a full belt allows you to draft like this. Like your macro idea of drafting in this way lines up with what's being given to you in the game. If you had no pots here, I'm way more scared. And then I'm like maybe considering something else. Or maybe I dodge an elite to justify adding the Well-Laid Plans. But you can always like say, I want the Well-Laid Plans. How do I need to adjust my game to make it happen? Because I think Well-Laid Plans, even if you had to give up an elite, is worth giving up an elite to add. Like, it's probably equivalent to a relic, if not better. No matter what, if I just don't die for taking this, I'm just going to want to add it, but I just need to change. Like, maybe you pick this and then you don't run into max elites because of it, but, like, that's fine.
Yeah, true. Because we have a really flexible path, actually. Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
And I can see why this is always being picked.
Yeah. If you were forced into something, then maybe you do something different here, but I feel pretty safe right now. Like, you might take, like, a bit of damage here. Like, this fight is not great, but Well-Laid Plans is also insanely good here.
Yeah, I feel like this turn is pretty obviously just Well-Laid Plans and 2 strikes. I guess, like, I'm thinking about my potions now. Like, one of the things to think about would be to just toss the Vuln potion now, right?
I'm down to do that here, I think. But
yeah, the only other consideration is, do I want to maybe weak potion next turn when he attacks? But then I kind of want to spend mana on blocking next turn anyway. I feel like Vuln is probably really good here.
Yeah, I could see the weak pot for the second phase to on the Dagger Spray turn, right? But you can Well-Laid Plans hold Dagger Spray, and then you play that, and then it's just like boom, 12 AoE to everything.
Oh, true. Well-Laid Plans is actually so good here because you can if you just draw the AoE next turn. Yeah, okay.
You can also hold Survivor here, and then that lines up your Ricochet, and you block next turn too. It's just disgusting.
Holy shit! Wait, this card is so good.
People think Well-Laid Plans is not that strong early, but it's just strong every time. It doesn't matter where it is in the run. It's just so
Yeah.
broken.
Okay, we always do this.
Mhm.
And then we hold dagger at the end of the turn. Fumes is probably, I mean, I want to block. And then the question is just, is it fumes or strike? So I think, so it's always one strike.
Yeah, always one strike.
Oh, but I
and
have
then
to
we think.
discard. Hold on.
Yeah. Do you have to think after?
Yeah. If I strike again, he goes to 23. The fumes will bring him to 30. I think either way, I won't be able to kill him next turn because I'm drawing a bunch of although I can gamble next
Yeah.
turn.
So one thing you can think about here is that the dagger spray next turn, if you're gambling, does not get held.
Right.
So you could just play it instead.
True.
Ricochet will do what, 4x4 with Vol next turn. So you always have that. So you could set up lethal, or if you don't want it to die next turn, you can just set it up so that gamble like puts it super low, and then you can decide what to do.
Dude, looking at your drop pile is really broken. Wait.
You weren't here for
So-
Frozen Eye. That was a Relic Inspire one that just told you your draw order. You just buy it, and then you just know exactly what you're going to draw.
sick.
It's really sick, but it's not Inspire 2.
So I think Ricochet will do 18 to it next turn with Voln. But I'm very likely to draw into a strike. I think I just want to... Yeah. I think it's Dagger Spray. And I probably don't kill him next turn if I fumes, right? Because I'll have to...
Yeah,
I would have to draw like 2 strikes off of Gamble, right?
Yeah. There is one thing to think about here, is that we do shuffle, so that him adding statuses is not that big of a deal, as long as you kill within that deck cycle. So you could just let it put the statuses in next turn to get an extra turn to deploy Fumes, though.
Okay. Yeah, I get that.
I don't hate just playing an attack here and playing Fumes next turn, though. So like you could Dagger Spray and then hold the Fumes, deploy
Right.
Fumes next turn instead.
Okay. Yeah, this feels like a close call. I guess I'll just try the upfront damage. Right. I probably should have retained the other one. Like,
It's
I
all
was
good.
just gonna say, is there a reason to not? I forgot that I had plans, but yeah. I mean, we're doing this anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. Okay. I might as well do this because I know. I guess it doesn't matter.
It does, because you
Um,
can guarantee that you have a defend to hold if you want. I just don't want to hold the defend, so it's not actually good.
Right. Yeah, and this actually makes it less likely to draw a defend off of the gamble, right? So.
Yep.
Yeah, I see.
Then we can react to what we draw here. Okay, cool. That's really good.
We have this. Nice. We're blocking the infection. I mean, there's nothing to do. It's just
Yeah.
noxious fumes and
And then hold Survivor.
right.
Because you can discard the infections later. It's really sick. Okay,
Oh, that's so good. Actually, yeah.
insane.
Okay, so we can just boom.
The only question is, do
So-
you use the potion before that? But I don't think you need to. So I think that's what you did is fine.
Right.
These
right.
always attack in the same pattern. So
It's this one and this. It's like
Yeah.
1 and 3, and then 2 and 4.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
go ahead and look at
And
draw
then the
pile
question
here
is-
too.
Oh yeah, true. Okay. It feels like on average, I definitely can't rely on getting 2 strikes. It's possible, but the question is, do I don't think I ever block this 3. I think I strike something.
Yeah, you strike something
feels
for
like-
sure.
Probably the 12 health guy.
The guy with 11 will maybe die to Fumes over 3 turns.
True.
But this guy, I think we're never leaving alive. Like, next turn is not even guaranteed strike. You might just be blocking next turn.
Oh, and we can just hold Survivor again. Wait, plans is so broken.
pChal learns
This
Well-Laid
card is-
Plans broken in real time.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
gross.
We can strike this guy. And then we can get
do some math here to figure out the right place to put neutralize, because you don't even need to put it on the guy that's dealing 6. You can always double defend here and
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
Survivor, and then we can just think about where it goes.
true. Oh yeah, true. Good point. I would have said neutralize this guy because it gets him into strike range next turn, right? I mean, it would get this kind of strike range. It doesn't really matter because of fumes, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So you can hit the far right guy because they're both in 1 strike range, basically. It's just more.
Oh, true.
damage
And
made.
then I have the no, that makes sense.
And then that guy will die before it hits again if you just never hit it.
Yeah. I see.
Oh, they're all dead. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Nice.
Chilling.
Liquid memories. That seems not great. Honestly, you could just use this on like a ricochet, right? That's probably
Yeah.
not even that bad.
It's not amazing early unless you have something to cheat out. I think the main thing is that later on you'll have like a really important card or like an upgraded card that you want to play.
I get this relic a lot. I feel like most relics just kind of sit here. I don't really think about much how they influence my decisions. If I can be honest, that might be not that good. How much do you think this relic influences like pathing decisions?
T set, not a lot. It can influence
Yeah.
drafting slightly, but T set is not a super impactful relic. It's like useful, it's good, and especially on silent, it's good because it combos with your starter relic. But it's not like insane or anything.
Okay. Not picking accuracy for obvious reasons. This card, I think I picked this once and it seemed really ass, and my intuition was that it's ass, but I wanted to confirm it.
It's really ass. Yeah, it's really bad.
Because like, what, you need like a fucking discard card, and I need a card that I actually want to put the slide on. That seems like a little much. I mean, 7 blocks is cool, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It's very mid.
I think I picked this card once and then never got it to do more than 5 damage.
Well,
somehow.
You do have a couple things speaking for it, but one really important thing speaking for it, which is the plans.
Well-laid plans, I
Yeah.
guess, is really good with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess this is kind of the mid-range damage, single target damage thing that I'm looking for right now, right?
I think so. You
When
also
we have
have
one
liquid
extra
memories.
attack.
So on a hand, you
Point,
draw
yeah.
like all defense or something. You could pull it back with liquid memories to play flechettes.
Oh, true.
So it's like anything that requires consistency to line up is already better right now because you have the plans plus the potions. You have a lot of consistency
Right.
potions, but you just don't have much top end. Like this deck is really trying to like sit
Yeah.
around for a while with the plans and the fumes. This helps
Yeah,
burst down some
this-
stuff where you can't do that.
Yeah, some of the elites and then some of the Act 2.
hmm
I always struggle against the Act 2 hallways, to be honest, with this character.
I'm pretty scared about that too. I think
Yeah.
flechettes is just
You
decent
would pick
here.
this over Skip here?
Yeah. Over skip. Maybe not against something else,
Gotcha.
but it's decent enough. And also, like you were saying with the ricochet, there's just a lot of enchantments that sometimes make this really broken for no reason.
Right. Okay. I think first time I played, my girlfriend told me rule of thumb is if you're above 50% HP, you upgrade. It's probably more complicated than that. Like I know that there's probably like moments where like even if you're lower HP, you kind of just need to upgrade to
Yeah.
scale your deck. The rule of thumb is probably if you think you're gonna die, rest, right? Like
You
And
can
otherwise
die
always
from not upgrading too. Like they
Yeah.
both do similar things. It's just usually you just try to upgrade it all for any reason, and then if
Yeah.
you have a reason you can't upgrade, you rest. Like
Yeah.
you should just try to greedy upgrade like 90% of the time, probably. Especially high HP and early. The question is what we think about upgrading, right? So
well-laid plans upgrade seems crazy.
it is really good. It is not the best front load option, so I would just consider what elites you have coming up and maybe what fights you're scared
Right.
of and what you die to.
So we could get the bird guy and the statue guy.
Mhm.
Statue guy seems a little scary on this character. Or at least I thought so initially, but then I usually get out pretty well. Bird guy feels solvable. I almost wonder if this deck is now needs a little bit more like burst block, maybe. But also we have to upgrade fumes at some point, right?
Yeah, Fumes really wants to be green at some point.
The
So
retain on the gamble is really interesting too, but that's probably not worth thinking about right now.
mhm.
Honestly, if I'm just playing on my own here, not really thinking, just kind of clicking through, I'm probably just clicking well-laid plans, but maybe it's Dagger Spray, even though there's no more like AoE elites coming up just for... Oh, wait. No. Wait. Okay, here's my pitch. We need a little bit more
It's cooking.
damage, and there's Phantom coming up. We upgrade Ricochet because it hits an additional time.
So I'm not actually scared about Phantom right now. I think you knock the stacks
Okay.
off really easily.
Gotcha.
If you want Phantom damage, I would upgrade Fumes here. I think the main consideration is what other stuff you die to. Like Phantom, I think feels solved to me right now, as long as Fumes eventually gets green, but it doesn't need to be green yet. So you could, but neutralize upgrade feels really important to me here. So you were talking about the bird and the statue. The statue, I think, with a bad draw order, you just have to sit in that fight for a while. Like you're probably
Yeah.
just not killing it, and then neutralize lets you actually try to like block it, or maybe just not take a million chip. Your probably
True.
best damage upgrade is Fumes, but if you're just worried about hallways or something, then Fumes maybe isn't even played. Like there's a
Right.
couple fights where neutralize probably just outperforms it. It just depends on how long
I didn't
you
even
think you can
about
sit.
neutralize. No, the upgrade on this is crazy. Actually.
Yeah, that's the best block upgrade in the deck for sure. So
Yeah.
because you mentioned block, I think it's worth pointing out that that's just the best one for that.
Gotcha.
I think if you're not going to upgrade neutralize, Flechettes is considerable because
Mm.
it can maybe be like a 6-8 damage upgrade, depending. And then if you have Vuln, then it's even more. The rounding on this is really big. So right now it's 5 to 7 with Vuln, and then with the upgrade it goes 7 to 10. So it's a giga
true.
upgrade with your potion that gives Vuln. So if you have like
Yeah,
one
yeah.
big turn to slam and you're just like trying to burst down the statue, then that's probably your best one. And you can hold it with plans. So it's more likely it lines up in a good turn.
Right. Okay. I feel like neutralize is the play then. Yeah.
Sure. Yep. Either one of those upgrades I'm pretty happy with. And then we just say we'll upgrade the fumes in the plans later.
3 potions. We're definitely doing elites.
This fight is interesting for sure.
Yeah. I didn't realize that this had this passive until I beat like Ascension 8, I think.
This is a callback to a Spire 1 enemy. So if you didn't play Spire 1, probably you're not just like instantly thinking about it. Here you should
Gotcha.
think a bit before you play that, because you could think about Flechettes, and then you guaranteed get the skill proc.
True.
So
true,
you
true,
do want to
true.
sort of max, probably use Flechettes last. So we think about like ordering of attacks in terms of what does the least amount
Yeah.
of damage to the most. And Well-Laid Plans is just damage here. Like you play Well-Laid Plans and you get damage. So that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
I think this is the turn I use the Vuln pot and we just go in. Because
I
this
see.
this fight is
just because we have
probably
a
the
huge
hardest.
Flechette's turn, or
It's mostly because you get a bunch of slow stacks right now because you have 5 energy from the T set, and you're not ever gonna get a
Right.
better turn than this, really. Maybe
Right,
when you
right,
redraw
right.
the Flechettes, but yeah, I want to take advantage of this.
and I'll probably be able to weaken him anyway. So it's really
Yeah.
only about the
It's about
vulnerability.
the Vuln. Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. Okay. So we have 5 mana. We want to play plan, and then we have. Oh wait, we can just play all of our attacks.
Yep.
We can just play everything here. Okay.
It's just the
cool.
ordering that matters. You just go strike
Yeah.
first. There might be some
Nice
rounding stuff
first.
with dagger spray. I'm not sure, but I don't think you have to think that hard. That's a big
Okay.
amount of damage.
Yep. Might as well keep a defend. Okay. This feels like a perfect turn to gamble on. I'm gonna be so
Mhm.
honest.
What's your draw pile here? Because you could think about doing strike first to increase
Mm-hmm.
ricochet.
Yeah, true. Actually, I was just like, oh, I bet I'll draw into better cards, but
You can look. Yeah.
yeah. The only thing I would want to even play here is neutralize, which is free, and then fumes, and I would have the mana for it anyway, so I might as well. Makes sense. Okay.
That's best draw. Super sick.
Order. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. This guy's dead as.
Yeah. Neutralize block 7 here, which you may have to actually block this turn. I think we can.
Looks like it. Yeah.
You might want to trade a little bit to do the dagger spray here instead, and then hold a skill for Flechettes. So I think my idea is also maybe holding Survivor for Ricochet,
see.
just to guarantee that it dies next turn. I don't want to tank another hit. I'll trade like 7 or something, but if it dies to 3 strikes after this turn, we don't need to think about that.
Right. Okay. How's this gonna work out? The rounding gets really weird.
Yeah.
How do they do it?
I think it's not going to round up until you go over 0.5. I'm pretty sure.
I
I'm not
see.
actually 100% sure on the rounding on this slow math here.
This is why we like rounding in Pokemon. There's
Yeah.
decimals don't exist in the game. So I guess this won't increase its damage until we play 2 cards because it'll go up by 0.4.
I think so. You can play 1 defend and C. I don't want to lie to you. I'm
Yeah,
not actually
true.
sure. But you always play 1 defend here, so.
Yeah, that seems right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we always want to play the spray, right? You were talking about holding Survivor
Yeah, you can.
for Ricochet.
If you think
but
it's
then-
dead anyways, then you don't need to.
Yeah, makes sense.
Worst case, you could potion, but I really don't want to. I think you. I think if you don't play Survivor, it's always dead right now. And if you do play Survivor, it's sometimes not. But that's off of
because
vibes.
the idea is if I don't draw into Ricochet, I have so many strikes that he's dead, right?
Yeah,
Or
but you
I have
need
flush
3
outs or
strikes to
whatever,
be
yeah.
lethal, and right now I don't think it is.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
you'd
I
have
see,
to
I see, I see.
potion to actually make it lethal, which is not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ricochet would
Okay, wait.
always be kill with Survivor Hold, but
Okay, yeah, I understand the logic now.
also I guess Neutralize opens a kill too, so maybe you can Survivor. I mean, it's just like plus 3 HP. You're basically just calculating expected value of like
Yeah.
how often do you kill,
It's
and I'm
hard
not
to
actually
figure out.
sure.
I'll just play Survivor. That was
Yeah.
my instinct.
Yeah. Could do math later.
Okay.
Who cares?
Okay, I played 2 cards there. I still played 4 a pop, so it seems like it just rounds down always.
You'd be 20% boost of damage, right? So it's
So it'd be
so
4.8. Yeah.
so running down.
Yeah. Okay.
I was super dead then. You can ricochet into flechettes, I think. That's always kill.
Right. Yeah. Nice.
Big.
Good head calc. Okay. I really like prepared, dude. I pick every single
Yeah.
copy of this I ever see.
Yeah, this card's freaking broken. It's so good.
I guess like talk to me a little bit. This is something I had trouble figuring out. Do you have a rule of thumb when it comes to like discard versus slide cards, the like ratio?
Not really the ratio. It's more about the consistency of how often you can land the things. So prepared is just a good card even if you're not doing sly stuff. It does
That's
sort of
true,
need the
yeah.
upgrade, but then it's just like +1 draw, right? It's just filtering. And the nice
And
thing
then
about
also-
prepared is also like it plays with flechettes because you can discard attacks and draw into skills, or you can just
Oh.
have it in your hand. So it gives you some
Right.
options.
And then also we probably don't need the damage from Flick Flack,
Yeah.
right? It's not really
Yeah.
a concern for this deck. And then when it comes to blur, it does still seem like this deck needs a better upfront block thing right now
Yeah, I think so.
before this card is good. So it's probably just prepared.
Mhm.
I mean, if I'm not playing while talking through my turns, I'm just insta clicking this. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
look at the other
yeah. It's
cards.
just instant clicked anyways. That's pretty sick.
Oh, this is another relic that I never look at, and I really should.
This is something you should set up between fights because the most likely turn you're going to draw flechettes is turn 1, right? And so every fight you should try to set that button on 9. Like you're not going to be able to.
It
but
carries over between
yeah,
fights.
it's a really good thing to think about these setup relics because they can snowball the
Oh
next
my
fight so
God.
hard. Also, dagger spray, like pendant dagger spray, crazy too.
Oh yeah, true. Holy shit. Okay, I see.
We're definitely
Okay, we're
fighting
definitely
here.
doing another elite. This is
Yeah.
guaranteed to be the bird, right?
Yep, which should be relatively okay.
I think so too.
Ow.
Yeah.
That's okay.
We're always neutralizing. And the question is, can we afford to play plans? We kind of have to, right?
Yeah, I just play my powers here. You can block here for a little bit, because you have the weakness, right? You have neutralize upgraded,
Right.
so it'll be weak for like the higher hitting attacks later. You'll draw back into it pretty fast with Gamble. And the other thing that Wellhead Plans does is it makes Gamble better because you hold 1 card in hand and then Gamble gets stronger. Wellhead Plans is so stupid. It's so stupid, man.
Okay, what is in the... Because I'm likely to draw... If I do the discard now, I'm likely... I should play flechettes first,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Because it can never improve my hand if I discard first.
Yep.
Yeah. For flechettes, right?
Then you can
Okay.
prep and see what you get and just discard the ricochet.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, and then I always end up having more mana left over than I think with this character. He's doing 9. I think it's Survivor Dagger Spray, yeah.
Yep. Just discard strike and then you hold the defend. We just
Right,
block next turn and try to get back to our sly cards. Or you can just Gamba.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing I'll have to get used to when playing with plans a lot is, like, it usually doesn't matter what I discard when I know what I play, but then I actually have to think about what I'm going to hold.
Mhm.
This seems like a good gamble turn. It's either that or full block.
I don't mind just blocking here, I think. And then you could hold Gamble and try to line it up with Ricochet.
Oh, dude, dude, Wally Plans is so good.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
stupid. Themes is
Yeah,
going in a
it makes
bit.
it makes you able to do so much more. It makes you able to almost play it like a real card game where you get to hold on to your like cards. You have to actually think about if you need it for the next turn.
Yeah.
Because I think one of the first adjustments to this game is like going to that brain off mode where it's like, okay, it doesn't matter what I hold at the end of the turn
Mm-hmm.
because it'll just get shuffled anyway. But now I actually have to think about that again. I have to re-engage that part of my brain.
Have you played
Yeah, no
Commander
reason-
before, like Magic?
A little bit. I recently got a little bit into it. I played my first draft like a
Nice.
couple of weeks ago in Magic. It was super fun.
We've been playing a little bit, like some Spire community members. I don't know if you'd be interested, but it would be fun. We're
Look it down.
playing online.
Okay, yeah. It's doing 18. I can fully block this and just hold gamble again. Yeah, that seems pretty
Yeah.
good actually.
There's some thresholds to think about. So it'll have 5 poison next turn, so you do 9 damage basically. So if there was a threshold, maybe you need to play strike there, but I think you probably are fine here because you can also just block this.
Right. Oh my god. Okay, no reason not to play. Well, unless I want to gamble, I guess. I don't think I want to gamble.
I do think I gamble here to just try and draw block or maybe kill. We'll see.
Yeah, I guess it's worth it to look for lethal. This is 12, 22, 26, 31. He's not dead.
That's the strike lethal from last turn. If you drop dagger
you're
spray,
right.
then you can kill. So if-
Dagger spray or ricochet,
the ricochet,
right?
yeah. But you
one in
flechettes
3.
first, I think always.
Right.
If you're going for kill.
I think I do.
Yeah, we just prep and see, I think.
Because essentially, if I have lethal 1 in 3 times, I'm on average taking 5 damage here, right? I feel like that's
Mhm.
probably worth it. Oh, I shouldn't have played the. Oh no, I
No,
need
it's
to
fine.
make him weak anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't draw lethal. So, question is, do I hedge now? I mean, yeah, I should try to find as much block as possible now, right?
Yeah, or you can commit a potion. Potion basically blocks 10 here. Liquid Memory is probably better thing to commit here, but I don't hate just taking the damage, to be honest. If you can save potions for Act 2, that's also an idea. So, like, I don't think you really ever gamble into an attack here to kill. I think you just play block.
Explain
That's
why
my
a
vibes.
potion blocks 10.
So, like, normally you're just playing defend passing turn, and you take 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can play strike and then go for lethal here instead.
Right. Oh, I see. My kind of mental threshold for a potion value is like the block potion, which is like 12.
Mhm.
That's just kind of what I set as my baseline, but obviously there's more factors to it.
Do you know how potion chance works?
There's something about like when you find one, the chance goes down, and when you don't find one, the chance goes up or something,
Yeah.
right?
So it starts at
Like a random
40%,
block.
and then every fight you go through where you don't get a pot, it goes up by 10. And every fight you do
Right.
get a pot, it goes down by 10. So you can be tracking potion chance to like know like, oh, I have 80% potion chance. I'm likely to just get like 2 or 3 pots by the end of the act. And then you start using pots even if they only block for like 7 or 8. Like that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you could potion for flechettes here and then it's dead. Or we can just take the 10 and move on. But I don't think the memories is that strong here. I might just save the HP and that probably buys us an upgrade is kind of how I'm thinking about it. Because otherwise you might have to rest. But
There's also there's a gamble angle.
you could gamble and then potion after.
Yeah.
As long as that is like actually lethal. But I don't even know. Does dagger spray plus strike kill here? It is exact lethal. So you have 1 in 5.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Where I could find. Wait, isn't ricochet lethal as well?
Ricochet is
No, it's
just
not.
12, right? Yeah, 17.
It's 2 off. Yeah. So I would need to get exactly strike and a dagger spray, or I guess defend. Defend is also a better hand than this. What is a worse hand than this? A worse hand than this is like basically any 2 that isn't. Well, I feel like the average hand here is better.
You'd also do like defend into gamble and just say 2 out of 5 to get a defend.
Right. Yeah.
If you just never
would be
care
fun.
about trying to kill. I think it's less likely you kill than it is just to get block here.
Yeah, true. Yeah, gambling the strike here is essentially like 40% to get a defend.
Yeah.
That seems good.
Nice.
I like that a lot more than potion.
Yeah, I don't want to necessarily use pot. I'm trying to hold it for Act 2 is the idea, but...
Yeah, makes sense. makes
So
sense.
you want to set up pen nib as much as you can here. So even if you can kill with 1 card, you
Oh.
should kill with 2.
God damn, this game has a lot of depth. And this is attack, right? Okay.
Mhm.
So I can only play 2 anyway, so I might as well strike first.
Yep. Just kill with whatever.
Got it.
Super sick.
Power potion always feels good.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I already clicked. I didn't think about anything. I just saw the card.
Is it? It's after image.
Yeah, yeah, it's
That card
so
is
sick.
pretty insane. Yeah.
There's your block engine now.
True. Yeah. Okay. And now that I have this, I kind of know where to kind of direct my other block choices, right? It kind of it probably makes stuff like the 0 mana block one better. It makes
Yep.
it basically encourages me to pick stuff that makes me play more cards. Yeah.
Yeah. So a really good concept in Spire is to just sort of keep stuff open. Like you don't know what you're gonna get. So it's pretty similar to Nuzlocking, I guess. To like make as many things possible good, right? And so like build your deck in a way that everything is always good, and then you're kind of gonna be fine.
True.
The one thing to think about now is like I categorize my deck into like 5 things usually. It's like front load block, scaling block, front load damage, scaling damage, and then acceleration. So basically it's just like how well can I block an enemy that hits me on turn 1, and then in a long fight how well can I block, and same thing for damage, and then how fast can I do those things. And so like if you look at this deck, scaling feels really solid already. Like you have scaling damage with fumes, you have scaling block with after image, and then a little bit of acceleration with gamble, but we're not super good at doing upfront damage or upfront block. So we maybe want to pick like a really chunky block card. But,
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. What about the card that gives shivs and exhausts? I feel like that card is just like a first hallway. I kind of want to get through fights a little bit better. Is there like a good reason to pick that one?
Blade Dance is really just like synergies oftentimes, but again, it's like at the floor is just 12 damage, which is a good rate. And you can direct the damage. It's also good with Pen Nib. So because you have Pen Nib now, you can think about Blade Dance to increment Pen Nib and get more procs of that.
Oh, right. And I guess like it synergizes with Gamble, but if my damage plan is shivs, which I haven't, I've tried it once and it just felt like it feels like the cards that give you shivs are just not very good.
I think now, like Infinite Blades is a card that I really like in this game, and I think a lot of people look at that and think it's terrible, but it's basically just kind of like play my synergies every turn. And then if you have, I don't know if you know the ninja relics, but like Shuriken, Kunai, Ornamental Fan, all the stuff that says if you attack 3 times in a turn, do a thing. Having one free attack in your hand every single turn is really, really good for scaling all those things. And so like a lot of the Shiv cards really just work with relics. And I think a big thing is like when you farm elites like this, you're just more likely to see the relics that those work with. So it's more often going to be good the stronger you've been in the early game.
This can be removed, right?
So if you do add this clumsy, I never remove the clumsy. I just remove strike over clumsy. Because how often do you actually care about playing strike?
Oh, this is ethereal.
Yeah.
Oh, I
see.
I see. Yeah, okay. Then it makes perfect sense.
It's pretty much always this. Relic for clumsy is like free. I think a lot of people overestimate how impactful this curse is. This curse is nothing. I just don't care about this. It's like really good.
I kind of feel like I went along like a bell curve. One of those bell curves means at the start I was like, oh no, adding cards to your deck doesn't really matter. And then I was in the middle. I was like, no, deck thinness and consistency is really important. And then at the end I was just like, yeah, it doesn't actually matter. Like the rewards that you get is so insane.
You just have to play the run differently. Like there's macro styles that really like thin decks, but there's also ways to play the game that don't care about it at all.
Yeah.
And we're kind of in that right now because removes are too expensive to actually afford on A10. So I just like relic direction. Yeah, it's excellent. That already pays for itself, basically. Another setup relic. So you can leave this on 2 at the end of a fight. And then on turn 1, on turn 1, you increase the chance to have Pen Nib plus flechettes, and you have an extra card for flechettes too. So it's like giga flechettes damage now.
We have to like, look at both of these and try to balance them at the end of every fight. I see.
You can control the left one though, so it's not too bad.
It's a 1 and 3 on what this elite is going to be, right?
It's a 1 and 2 because you just saw the bird, so it's not the bird, so it's one of the other two.
Oh, I see.
believe that's how it works still.
But also, if I'm taking another elite, I don't really. Do I care about going to this shop? Do you think?
I actually don't want to go to this shop at all. So remember when we talked about how like keeping your gold open to react to your boss relic is good. So like after I see information at the end of the act, I'll see a rare card plus the boss, which is a ton of info. So I would just want to have money next act to figure out how to fix my problems.
Okay, so I guess the way that you would usually route is like you want one early shop in Act 1 and then an early shop in Act 2 when you know what your deck is, and then you just take whatever shop you can get in Act 3.
Yep, kind of.
Okay, so I probably just take this campfire and then do the elite, right?
Yeah. And I know for sure that I want Fumes green before Phantom. And so that's probably just what's happening here. You can think about some other
Yeah.
stuff, but I think it's really important
No,
to have
I-
Fumes green.
You know, that makes a lot of sense to me. It's like a crazy amount of damage over time.
Yeah.
It's actually a lot like Toxic in Pokemon, where like getting an extra turn out of Toxic like improves it by
Mhm.
whatever the highest roll is that you're gonna get out of it, right?
Dude, I was literally just trying to figure out if I should Toxic on turn 1 instead of Aqua Ring in the Rourke
Yep,
fight.
yeah,
You know?
yeah, exactly.
Like, I feel like I've seen people kill that fight the same way every time. I'm like, is it actually better? But I think you just slam the Toxic, right? Like, I haven't done the math,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just off of
You have to
vibes, it
talk-
felt right.
Exactly, because Aqua Ring heals for the same every turn. So like
Yeah.
the way to think about it is that like you get one extra turn out of it, which is whatever the highest damage of Toxic is
Yeah.
gonna be. Yeah.
Definitely farming here. And we have Flechette's
Yeah.
pen nib, basically. So we can think about setting that. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And
Okay.
speak of the devil.
Okay, this hits 4 times. Okay, so we can. There's no need to prep. Oh, we gotta play one more attack though, right?
No, you have it right now. You just dagger spray first, and then it's set up. So Flechette's is the 10th attack. So
Oh, I see. I
Yeah.
see. This counts how many attacks I've. Yeah, of
Mhm.
course. Okay, makes sense. Holy fuck! So I can just do this. And
God.
yeah, okay. That actually
and now
sounds
we
pretty
just
good.
we just dig for powers basically. Like you just play the plans
Yeah.
and the prepared or whatever, and see if you can deploy stuff. That's fine too.
I don't have plans yet, right?
Nope.
So we just strike this, and doesn't matter. Okay, so I can kill this. I probably should. Okay, what is left in here? I can still draw fumes or plans. There's no discard synergy left with Ricochet, so I'm thinking about killing it and then gambling, but I could just hold. Oh wait, no. It's just kill this and turn hold survivor, right?
I think what I do here is neutralize and then block. I don't think I actually want to kill right now because if you look
Really?
at next turn, you have no block. So I'd rather kill it next turn when I have no
Oh.
block, and then the turn after that I can hold a card with plans or something. You draw 6, so you're very likely to get everything, and lethal's guaranteed. And you have full
I draw
block
6
right
because
now.
of pendulum, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
And you can increment pen nib a little bit, so you just like neutralize and play block, and then you have like a gamble in the redraw or something. You could also try to gamble into something, but I think I'd rather just play the block.
It's here, and then hold gamble.
You can't hold, but we
Oh,
just.
oh, true, because I don't
Yeah.
have right. I don't have.
I
okay,
just
see,
wanted
see,
this situation where I get my powers
Yeah.
down. Unfortunately, you miss fumes here, but I think it's okay.
Yeah. Always play this.
Mhm. I think you just ricochet. Is that better? No, it's better just to strike, right? Yeah.
Well, the other hits will hit the little guys, right?
Yeah, but we can't direct them. It's the same amount of damage.
Right.
It's just like
yeah, true.
I'm gonna probably hold strike over ricochet because I think it's more important that you can burst one thing down
Makes
rather than.
sense.
And so now we just pick the one that's hitting
Probably the
next
lowest
turn.
HP.
Yeah,
of
probably the
1 or
17.
3, yeah.
It dies to 2 strikes here, and that's really important.
Wait, I'm not guaranteed to draw any discard, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
always this.
Fumes will do a lot here if you can block, but we just need to like have some time. Oh, that's really
You have flechettes for 2. That doesn't really get any thresholds though.
yeah. Unfortunately,
Do I take the 6?
you don't
With
take
fumes, I
6
think
because
it's
you have
close,
AI, so you only take 3.
True.
Yeah, so we probably just play fumes here.
Wait.
I think to trade
Wait, after image is also really good.
and probably defend because these guys fucked up your draw consistency. So flechettes is more often kind of just
Yeah, makes sense.
getting owned. They will die if you can block. It's just can you block, which
Right.
looks like you can.
Okay, I mean we can always just it's always just dagger spray, defend, neutralize.
You full block, I think.
Neutralize shouldn't. Okay, wait, this guy's basically at 9, this guy's at 7. It doesn't really matter which one I hit with this. So I might as well hit the one with more HP. I think is the logic.
Mhm.
And then it's defend.
Yeah, third time fighting these guys in one act.
True, yeah.
Okay, if you really want to min-max here, what you can do is think about how to set up your relics. So if we can get out of the fight by only playing one attack here, which you can, then you should. So what we can do is just like strike middle and then just block, and then should be fine.
Oh yeah, true. Because
Yeah.
Um,
I would just hold prepared because silent is bad and the poison damage goes after infections. So you need to actually block the infections still. And we do.
let's see. So I literally just have to block and
Yeah, you're good now. You can just
GG, right?
end turn.
Yeah, because the attack won't come in.
Oh, I think
Or
some
it
people are
doesn't
asking
matter.
you to turn screen shake off. I think for motion sickness reasons.
Oh, got it. I can do that. Okay, this I mean it's good. It's less good I feel like on the silent where you kind of block a lot of. Although this deck wants to play all of its powers, right? So this is actually like
Yeah,
really
anchor
good.
is insane. Also, if you have
Yeah.
blur and you draw blur turn 1, you carry over the block.
Oh, that's
It's
crazy.
sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Exodia
What do you
assembled.
I think these are all really good. I'm not sure about Piercing Whale yet. I've added to my deck because I felt like it was really good for like AoE fights and stuff. Like the Centipede or whatever probably doesn't like this. But then I felt like when I had it in my deck, I didn't actually use it that much.
Piercing Whale is a crazy amount of front load block, and it works on like any multi hits. So like Queen, when she does 9x5, you play this, and then she's doing 15. So it just blocks for 30. Like it's really stupid. But I mean, all these cards are broken as hell. I think the relic you just got does influence this decision a bit, because we were talking a bit about how you don't have a lot of front load block, and now your front load block is really good because you have anchor in turn 1. And so any powers now are easier to play because like I don't have to make the consideration of like, do I play defend instead of my power? Now you can just play the power.
After Image doesn't work with dexterity, right?
No,
That would
does
be
not.
crazy. Yeah. Okay. In terms of the things that this deck can survive, I still feel like Piercing Whale has the most things covered, not covered by the others, because I feel like After Image and Footwork do very similar things, right? Like
They do. Yeah.
But they don't scale with each other, but they still like scale different vectors in such a way that it's still like beneficial to have both.
Mhm.
There's no like diminishing returns, is I guess what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's not.
But it feels like the Piercing Whale has the potential to be higher impact. Would be my logic here. I guess there's also like a mini thing where like Piercing Whale in the deck makes Flechettes a little bit better because the ratio of skills is a little bit higher,
A
right?
little bit, yeah.
How do you feel about Footwork here?
I think I'm slamming the Footwork like immediately. Basically, the idea is that once I get a block power down, the fight stabilizes, or most fights, right? So by adding another one, we kind of make sure the fight just stabilizes immediately. Like I just want to draw a power on turn 1 that blocks. Even though they might do similar things, I just want to stabilize the fight. And in long fights, one After Image is not enough block scaling to like completely handle the endgame. One Footwork plus After Image is enough. And so once I pick both of these, like we have blocks sorted for basically the entire run. And then we can focus entirely on other stuff, which that gives us a lot of direction, right? I can pick my boss relic now accordingly. And I can also do some other drafting stuff. So like dodge and roll gets really good after this because it double procs it. Escape plan is really good because it works with After Image and the Footwork. So we can just add every copy of that. Blur is really good because we actually overblock now and we have anchor to synergize. So it gets really, really, really gross. Like, I think it's just like super easy now to justify with the anchor. Without the anchor, you can think a little bit harder. I think it's probably still Footwork in that case because we can just rest and just pick the thing for the end game, and or our potion belt covers when we brick on turn 1. But I think now we're just not ever going to really brick on turn 1. Also, we have a saying, Feet Fumes plans, GG, and you've assembled all 3. So
Holy shit. Nice. Yeah, that does feel like Exodia. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Just like
It's
how
like
do you lose now? Yeah.
damage, block, consistency. It's all 3. You just have it all.
Oh, I hate these guys.
Well, luckily we set up our pen nib, so.
Oh my god, it's so disgusting. Wait, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing to think about. Just play this and
Could
then
do AI first, but yeah, it doesn't matter too much.
Oh, true. Yeah, good point. And then if I fume, no, this is at the start of the turn, so this is not going to die. So the only thing I can really realistically kill is this guy. And it's up against playing a block. Let's play this. I probably don't actually want to fumes, huh?
Yeah, this fight's a little too fast, I think. So I don't mind just like gambling even, because it's one block with AI, and then you're very likely to draw into something.
What does this guy's debuff do?
I want to say it's frail. I don't remember. We can check the spreadsheet.
Oh yeah, true.
It is 2 frail. Okay, cool.
Gotcha. Okay. And what am I drawing next turn? Probably a bunch of fucking nothing. Okay. We're always blocking. We're actually like full blocking here. Almost thanks to anchor and stuff.
Anchor is so crazy. That was actually so last turn, instead of defend, I was going to gamble because Flechette's is a kill on the middle here. And it actually would have
I see.
exactly been top card.
Yeah. So we can do this now. Is there a reason? Yeah, we shouldn't escape plan. Okay, we can think about everything else after this. Okay, this guy's doing 8.
Can just
But
kill
we're
it.
frail. Oh yeah, true. Duh.
And then you can think about what to do here. Probably just escape plan and see if you draw something important. If not, you just plans.
Yeah. And then it's probably hold a defend, actually, because
Yeah.
this is not going to get enough value, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we just want to kill when Pendulum's set up. So even though you can kill here, I would like to not do that. Because Vantum especially,
Right.
you'll have T-set as well. So it's really important to make sure your energy plays on turn 1.
These relics are actually so good with the silent, because you can actually, like, stall turns.
Exactly, yeah. You can set them up.
Oh my god.
And you just need to make
Okay,
sure that you don't draw block on turn 1, because like your energy is not going to play on block, right? Like you have anchor.
Yeah.
So you need to draw other stuff. So it is really important to have Pendulum set up. Pendib less so for the boss. Like you're going to get a Pendib proc at some point. We don't really care, but you can just play strike and pass turn and then just hold strike, guaranteed lethal.
Yeah. I see. And no, it doesn't matter what we do.
Yeah, can't.
I was
play
trying
less
to, I was
so.
trying to figure out a way to play another attack to set this up,
Mhm.
but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can think about that. That works with anchor. That's really funny.
Yeah, that's actually really disgusting. I feel like when I'm in a situation like this, what I tend to just do is just drop the, like if this was an attack or skill potion, I think I just drop this. Power potion does feel good, but we have like the 3 best powers in the game
Yeah.
in the deck, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if I'm being real with you, what I do here is I drop liquid memories because I know it's the one that I want to think about the least when setting up my turn. So
Real.
this is a real concept we talk about in Nuzlocking. It's called brain space. Okay, like sometimes you just want to, you have so much to think about and stuff. Sometimes there's actual literal value in just making your options easier and
So
simplifying.
for a while now, we were playing Spire 1 blindfolded, and we did a couple of blindfold attempts in Spire 2, and that's a real thought. Like you just kind of play the easier to play lines because you can't think that much. It's really cool.
How do you play blindfold?
It's kind of like blindfold chess. So you have someone read out what's happening to you, and then you just have to memorize. So like they read stuff to you once. Like if I draw a hand of cards, I just ask like, okay, what's like my skills, and they read them off, and then I have to hold them in my head. So like
Gotcha.
it's really hard to play complicated lines
Yeah.
or even remember what potions you have in the first place. Like that's the other thing.
Oh, if I'm doing that, I'm on the Act 3 relics or whatever, and I'm getting the guy who offers to play the first turn for you. I'm always taking that.
Vaku, take the wheel.
Yeah, that guy's good, man. That guy plays pretty well. I feel like.
Left to right, good enough?
Yeah. Okay, so I think, I mean, this is really strong, but most of the power of this deck actually comes from the powers, literally, anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like once I have my powers set up, I don't need this, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Fortifier is just nice front load block. It's something we can chuck.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay. I feel like this card just doesn't fucking do anything.
it's funny because that's actually the card I want here, I think, if we're going to take
Real?
anything. Well, it works with footwork. It works with Rependib. It works with After Image twice. And Upgrade, it works with it 3 times. And it opens some Shiv stuff. We don't really have that much damage right now. I think you can also skip here if you just say I want to like do Sly stuff. I don't hate it. But I also don't hate adding a block card. So it's kind of up to you.
I guess it is. I need to add like 2 decks to like every block card I see.
Yeah.
Or like, I guess +3 actually with After Image, or even +4. This is
Yeah.
like 10 block actually.
Yeah, it's a lot of block.
But this one is also 4 block. But I guess it's, yeah. You know what? I can kind of see your argument. I think if I'm playing, I think I'm skipping, but
I could argue
'Cause
either
it-
here.
I try to always steer away from the new player thing where you like fill your deck up with a bunch of junk because you're like, oh yeah, I bet that's good.
Mhm.
But I like what you're saying about opening up a Shiv synergy, and this is probably like good enough that with all the other synergies that it's worth taking, where it's like it opens up like one more branch for us to kind of take.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not something we need to like upgrade immediately or anything. Like we don't have to think that hard, but good
I feel
enough.
like if you're a pro at this game, you upgrade here.
100%. I'm not even thinking about resting. It's we have 3 pots. If you're scared of dying, you just glug instead.
True. Making after image innate seems really good. Footwork upgrade is crazy, right?
Yes.
There's so many good upgrades here. Actually, I have no idea what I would take here.
I think there's 2 upgrades that are the most considerable here. So
Mhm.
it's well-laid plans and prepared. If you are scared of shorter fights and you want shorter fights to be better, then go prepared. If you want the long fights to be better, or just, I guess, stabilizing fights better in general, then well-laid plans. So prepared is really only for like 1 or 2 turn fights. Everything else is well-laid plans probably.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, this is draw one more card every turn. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And you have anchor, so I don't think we're as needing the prepared to go as fast. We can kind of just sit around for a while.
Okay, let's see. We got 1 power. We have pen to 5. Let's neutralize this always. Is there actually like a consideration to see if you can get the neutralize again the turn before or the turn of the big attack?
Yes. That is definitely something we should think about with plans. Right now, we don't have to worry.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm so scared yet that I'm potioning. We can
Yeah.
potion later and react.
I guess we have this for the first like big attack, yeah.
And you'll have plans and footwork down by then, so like you'll always be able to do something.
Oh yeah, and I have 5 mana again, so it's literally just we can play ricochet.
Yeah,
this
you
turn,
just play
actually.
attacks and the power. I don't think you need to do anything else. But this is why the pendulum is so good, right? Because you just need to make sure your energy plays, and now it all does.
Okay, I have to be aware that the next attack is going to be pen nib.
Yeah, you could try to let fumes take off the next stack and then get the doubled, or you can just waste it.
Ooh.
It doesn't matter too much. I think once you get fumes, you should hopefully win. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Could try to escape plan first to draw AI, but it doesn't really matter.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. Order lull, as we used to say. And then let's don't play the strike because you have pen active. See, I would have instantly played that
You
strike if
can.
wasn't
I don't
playing it.
hate just playing it. I don't think the pendulum matters too much here. I think like
Okay.
maybe next turn you don't even play damage anyways, right?
Yeah, because like also I guess I could get flechettes, right? But it's not super likely. And like, am I not playing any attacks next turn either? Then like it's
Yeah.
I can actually see it. And then it's just this guy.
Yeah. This turn might be a little sketchy, but we have Fortifier if you are worried at all.
True.
And that's probably what's happening.
Yeah. Probably the way I get the most block out of this. If I gamble 3, I'm thinking about if it's worth it to play the Cloak and Dagger before gambling because it gets me guaranteed 2. Yeah, I think it's super worth it, right?
I think you just AI and cloak, and then I'm honestly down to throw the pot here and just like Fortifier full block, and you just save gamble because gamble right now is exhausting clumsy or not exhausting clumsy, I should say, which doesn't feel super
Good
great.
point. Yeah. Oh yeah, with Fortify we actually do just fully block
Yeah.
here.
You could
God
just
damn, this class is
you can
really
just strike
good.
here. You can just strike, and then
Oh, true.
chilling. Yeah, because this turn is off turn, and then you can just get your plans down and hold whatever.
Yep.
So flechettes here is fine, and then you like hold cloak, and then you're just like full blocking, and the guy just rolls over and dies probably.
I see. I would have held flechettes here, but it's probably
You can hold
probably better
two.
just to play.
You can hold two, but I think
Oh,
I
true.
will hold prepared
Wait, this.
and cloak.
Oh my god.
Well-laid plans.
Okay, I think I understand how to win on this character.
Coaching successful.
Is there a reason not to play this? Nope. And then. Yeah. Would you ever actually just gamble here?
I don't think so. So you
No,
can turn
you'll
these.
hold gamble until you find ricochet, right?
You can do that, or you can hold these wounds for draw. So you can hold gamble plus wound, and then the wound just turns into 1 draw. So you can just play all your attacks here, and next turn you can gamble. And we'll have Pen Nib maybe with a Flechettes or something we can think about.
Yeah, I already forgot about that one. Let's escape plan.
Nice. Newt is good here, and then you can hold more blocks. So we could
Right.
do like defend and then just hold double defend. And that should full block next turn because it's weakened.
Right.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
okay.
It's so
Jesus.
dead.
That's like 40 damage, right?
Yeah. That's worth it.
He's
for
doing
sure.
21, and I have 2 mana left over to block. Yeah, holy shit. Wait. Can I can actually fully block this too.
Mhm. The main consideration now is how do we increment Pen Nib as much as we can. Because he's
Yeah.
taking a turn off, so you can hold both attacks and we just try to kill it and get
Yeah.
get Pen Nib set up as much as we can. Pendulum also worth setting up, so even if you can kill like this turn, maybe not. And just let it die next turn
Right.
to get Pendulum on 2.
Let's see. Oh yeah, true. Okay, so I could literally just oh wait, he's taking 13. I can literally actually just not play, but I want to set up a little bit of pen, I guess.
Yep.
So I would just make sure that he's not dead. Yeah. This should be perfect. And then just hold a strike.
Mhm.
Yeah, I see it.
Neutralize is technically best draw here.
True.
That's
yeah.
dead though. Unfortunately, you can't get it.
I can't even gamble for it because Ricochet
Yeah.
is gonna proc, yeah. Okay.
Jeez.
This seems very strong if I need more burst block. I've never had this card. Tools of the Trade seems crazy for even better draw consistency. I feel like it's almost too much at this point because we also don't have like any Sly or anything.
Yeah.
This seems to solve very similar things to, I guess not similar to Whale because it's not AoE, but it's any card that has Exhaust and is like a tech card I'm always looking at because like worst case it just, yeah, because you can play this at 0 as well, right?
Yeah.
And it just exhausts and you just, so I feel like this is like actually kind of free to add. The only reason not to pick is because we think that these others are better. I feel like at this point, Tools of the Trade, we kind of already have so much consistency that I don't know if I want to spend another one. This is something I think I did wrong early on a lot on the Ironclads. I just kind of ended up picking like every power because they're all good, and then you deck is like half
Yeah.
powers,
It's
and
all
you
powers
don't
and
ever.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, it's about deciding here what's going to get me more HP on average from Shadow Meld versus Malaise, right? Don't know what the answer is. This is kind of like a mini fortifying potion, I guess. So this is double your block gain. Oh, wait, it's double your block gain this turn. Wait, this is insane. It almost feels like both of these are too much. This is the only thing that I can see that adds in a little bit of a different direction than what our deck is doing.
I would agree with that. I think your intuition is good
Yeah.
here. The Malaise is really solid. It's like a tech card against a lot of the fights inside of Act 2 that are really annoying for us right now. Like the B guy, this completely neuters. Hunter Killer completely neuters. A lot of the bosses it neuters Act 3 bosses. And the important thing here is that the hardest thing to do about Malaise is to actually play it and block the turn of. Like throughout a long fight, it's just insane, right? But we have Anchor to put it in play, and we also have T-Set. And so if you have like a turn 1 where you draw this, and you also have Pendulum, so you draw 8. So you're drawing it like a third of the time, basically.
Yeah.
You just rip Malaise on turn 1 and the fight's over. So it's another thing
Nice.
on turn 1 that you can draw into that solves the fight immediately. And the more things I think
True.
that we have that do that, the better right here. So
Yeah.
really like Malaise here. It's super strong.
Man, the weather is so nice today. And people would say, like, why are you playing video games all day? Why did you go out? I love it when it's nice out today. Just open the window and just play games all day. Makes the experience so much nicer.
Also, this brightest flame here is going to be really nice. Oh, we don't get
Yeah.
that. Okay, interesting. We actually have to think now.
It almost feels like we're so powerful we don't need Pumpkin Candle. This is useless.
So they just buffed
This-
this. I don't know if you saw the soup buffs. You're not on Beta Branch, but on Beta Branch this is +3 damage to all strikes too.
Removing 4 strikes seems really good. Although this is probably worse on the silent because combats tend to take longer, especially if our main damage output is like fumes
Mhm.
on bosses. But I feel like I take Hug here. What do you think?
I like Hug here. I think it does two things. It makes your flechettes more likely to work. So you just remove all your attacks. And then this is positive until the 4th draw cycle, which I would hope we're not really getting to. And we can pick some stuff. Again, this is what like holding the money is for, right? With Big Hug, I know I want to end fights sooner, but I can also pick combo cards more easily. So I can just pick something that's like a big amount of burst and just get out of fights fast, and then it's good. Or buy a relic to help do that.
Just because it always comes up and I actually don't know what it is. Can you explain the option that this guy offers where it's like replace the map with one path?
Oh, do you know how advanced hallways work in this game, or have you heard that term before?
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so basically every act, there's 2 separate pools of enemies. There's an easy pool, so like you can walk into a fight and it rolls from like 4 or 5 encounters, or you can get the hard pool, which rolls from 4 or 5 encounters, but they're all way harder. After 2 fights in Act 2, you get hard pool. So the first 2 are easy pools, and then after that, it's all hard pools. Act 1 is first 3 is easy, and then after that, it's all hard pools. It basically gives you 2 easy pools and no hard pools, and then gives you a bunch of fires and an extra chest. And it puts all the elites at the end of the map. So it gives you like a really optimal layout to just not get owned inside of Act 2, basically. And you get like an extra chest, so you get an extra relic.
It's actually kind of like Pumpkin Candle, where it's just like you feel weak in Act 2, you pick it.
Yeah, a little bit. I think it has better long-term value than Pumpkin Candle, but yeah, Pumpkin Candle is just one of those like short.
Oh, true, because you get an extra relic as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, Hug seems good here. And then just remove all strikes.
Yep. Clumsy is fine to keep in.
Yep. Okay. We want to see a shop, but both paths lead to one. There's a fire before an elite here. This is a 3 elite path with 2 fires. That seems really good.
Yep. Like that. Other side's kind of similar, but there's not a fire early.
Basically just one less fire, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want 2 shops as well, so I guess we don't have to think about that much here. The one thing to think about is, do you want the event over the hallway? I think on average in Act 2, I like hallways more, but they obviously hurt you. But I think we're strong in hallways now. Like, we just have a good deck. So,
is the idea basically if my deck is good, I want more events. If my deck is bad and I want to farm more cards.
It's more that you like always want to farm as many fights as you can, but sometimes you're not allowed to. So if the deck is bad, sometimes you might need to take events because you just can't fight.
I see. But if you think you can beat every hallway, then you should also take every hallway is the idea.
Yeah. There's a couple of problem hallways, but I think we have an answer to Hunter Killer. Like really easy, that fight is just like a joke. The
Which one's Hunter Killer?
It's the guy that whenever you play any card, you like lose a dex and a strength for the turn.
Oh yeah, that guy. Oh god.
Malaise just like completely destroys that guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have answers to most things. The hardest one is probably the fight that adds 2 statuses to your hand. There's like 2 dudes and then they add bricks and they do 5 damage to you each.
Oh yeah.
That one's kind of annoying, but we can discard them, so maybe we hold on to like prepared or something. Our damage is not that fast. It's really relying on flechettes. So we kind of need to find a way to accelerate damage, so I want to see card rewards to fix that problem. And the shop will also...
So it's left path here, you think?
Yeah, I think far left here.
Gotcha. Ooh, this guy, when you have anchor is really nice.
Yep.
And we have a 20 damage flechette. Okay. Yeah, just... I would flechette the low HP guy, make sure we hit the block threshold, and then play plans.
I don't mind holding flechettes here. So you can just do well-laid plans and then guarantee you don't break block. I never want to take damage here. So I think doing plans and then like playing some blocks and holding maybe like flechettes and escape plan or something is an idea.
I guess our block isn't that good yet because we have to block 18. We don't have any of the powers active, so the block isn't like online. I see what you're saying. Okay, so it's...
Yeah, I just want to stabilize first, and then we can worry about doing damage. Because you will always be able to block this 15. Like, it's never going to get through on you once you set up. You just haven't gotten set up yet.
Was there a reason to play escape plan, actually? Probably, huh?
Not really. I think you do it next turn.
Okay.
It also is working with flechettes, so I just want to hold a thing that makes flechettes do damage.
Makes sense.
Yeah, now you can go in.
Shet's is hitting for 25 now. No way to lethal this guy, but he's not even doing damage, so it doesn't matter. Just go here. Might as well do this. There's nothing really else to do with the mana. And then probably hold Escape Plan Survivor.
Can you look at your draw pile really quick? I don't mind just trying to draw into something to play this turn because you're floating in energy right now. So I don't mind gambling to like draw Dagger Spray or something, and that gets us out of the fight.
True.
That also works.
Or
That's
this.
fine. Yeah.
I guess I just hold these.
Sure. Hopefully we just get like Dagger Spray and then we just block.
Right.
Strike also works.
True.
Does AI first
Wait, is this
work?
guy?
If you do AI Survivor Strike Newt, that should be full block, I think. Yeah.
Because this blocks for yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Neutralize this guy. Strike this guy. And then hold these two.
Yep.
I suppose.
And we want to go around on Pendulum and keep the Pen Nib set up. So Pen Nib on 9 is really big for us now because Flechettes is like insane damage. So if you can
I
set that up
see.
to 9 and just sit around,
Makes
might be a little
sense.
more effort than it's worth, but I don't mind just ripping like Dagger Spray Malaise here.
Yeah. Might as well do this, I think. Guess we could play it next turn.
Could also just not play it and wait for Flechettes to kill. And that way you have more control over when you get out.
Oh, true, because I only want to play one more attack. Yeah.
So like Cloak Defend here makes sense to me, holding both those.
Yeah.
That full blocks, and you can sort of just chill.
True.
Okay.
This deck is pretty fucking good, huh?
Yeah, you can just end turn here.
Yeah.
And then you can hold Survivor Ricochet, because that gets out too.
Oh, true.
And we want to kill this turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, however you want to do it, just one attack. Perfect.
Yes. Hold the sit for aura. Okay, this card seems really terrible.
I will say it does solve the exact problem that we currently have. It's not that good, but it is good at doing the one thing this deck is bad at, which is long fights and getting out before the sits on us. So it's worth
Right.
considering. I think if you can get away with not picking it, you don't want to.
It's also one thing that I'm thinking about now is like it's a good way for upfront damage that's good against the B guy because the poison
Yep.
doesn't trigger the shuffle, right?
Yep.
I see.
I don't hate it here, actually. And it comes green. If it's not green, there's no way in hell I click it, but
Yeah.
it's upgraded. Also, maybe
Yeah,
it
you know
works
what,
with some
this-
stuff. Like, you get a Snecko Skull, and then you get extra poison application.
Oh, and it's a skill, so it doesn't even
Yeah.
like it's a way to kill and hold pen and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
Those other
Yeah,
cards are really good, though.
convinced me.
Those other cards are really, really good, but I
Okay, we
think
probably
this...
should have talked about those. Yeah.
No. I think I do click the flask, but even though that card is not that great, it just solves exactly what we're bad at doing. That
Yeah.
always is worth a thought.
What was the other one? The escape plan is obviously really good, and then
Yeah. Dodge and roll is insane.
Oh yeah, dodge and roll is also really good with all the AI. I see.
Footwork, double procs, it's just gross.
Yeah.
Flechette's going in, Ricochet going in. Let's go.
Holy fuck. Okay, so we can kill one guy.
Yeah.
Probably kill the guy that does 8 damage. We don't have AI. Oh, but we can do prepared ricochet.
You
but
have
we
an
should
anchor
kill
here.
this guy first.
You can hit right here because you're basically full blocking already.
Oh, true.
So you probably stabilize now. Yeah. Do we greed 1 HP? That's the question. Probably it's fine. I think you're probably
I can
okay to
see it.
block here. You can do like cloak and then gamble.
Probably what thresholds. Suppose this guy to 14. 2 strikes wouldn't kill him. This guy goes to 17.
He does go to 12, but you don't have enough strikes anyways. So you're kind of just
Right.
killing with poison. Like you
Oh,
need to
true.
kill
I only have
fuse.
like 1 strike in the deck. God,
Yeah.
this deck is really good.
There's dagger spray though, so dagger spray plus newt would kill, or dagger spray plus strike would kill. So it's probably worth putting
Yeah.
the shiv left. And then you can gamble for powers.
True. Nice. No reason to play Malaise, right?
Don't think so.
Is it ever worth considering just exhausting this because I won't need it?
Probably not. I think if you want to set up your relics, then it's worth keeping around to like sit. You just full
Right.
block or whatever.
Okay. This guy is not dead to neutralize strike.
He is
but-
actually, right? because
Oh,
fumes.
oh yeah, because it's poisoned. True. Nice.
Yeah, and then we just set up
Played
our relics.
this.
Call it a day.
Yep. Okay, so the goal right now is literally just play as many attacks as I can before I get out and kill this guy. Oh, we want to kill this turn, but we probably can't.
Yeah, we can try, but otherwise you sit around. I think Pendulum's probably more important than Pendeb here,
I see.
I would assume. That is not doing it. It's off by 1.
Yeah, I should play this first also.
It's all good. You full block anyways.
I wait with footwork. It's a full block, right?
Yep. Chilling. You just hold block here. We need to wait until Pendulum's gone around a bit, so you don't ever want to like kill
Right.
fast. It's dead next turn, but
Oh yeah.
you
So
can
literally just like
you can
I can literally just end turn and then
Yeah, you just hold attacks to set up Pendib next turn because it's always dead. So you just
Mhm.
increment as much as you can.
go just do this. Yeah.
Sure.
Ooh, I can get an extra attack in actually, right? Yeah.
You can also do prepared on Malaise here, and if you don't draw an attack, then you play Fichettes for 0. Damn. Close.
So we just ricochet.
Yeah. Should be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Do people ever use this card?
Yes, it's really fringe. It's like
Mhm.
you exactly lack any amount of damage, but you have a lot of draw and control, which we don't have this problem, so
Mm.
should be fine.
This doesn't seem like it synergizes with what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is good, but we already have decks from this, and
Yeah.
this is just a skip, right?
Yep. Pretty easy skip here, I think. This was the fight I was talking about being really shit. So
Oh, yeah, fuck these guys, you're right. Okay, pen is at 6. We can...
I'd probably weaken
Neutral
left
ones.
here, but I don't think it matters too much.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Because he's going to attack next turn, I'm assuming. This guy's also buffing himself next turn, right?
Yeah, I need to check their pattern about which turn they actually do this.
Pair to dig for a power here, I assume.
Sure. That's also good.
Oh, we can do this.
We can set up the Pendum now. And maybe just kill one with Flechettes. That'd be really good.
No reason to play anything else.
You can do a cloak if you want, but yeah, it breaks your nib.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Flechette's at holy fuck. Yep. That's a lot of damage. It doesn't kill.
You could fire pot here. It's a little off though.
Yeah. I feel like I can probably just block these, but I want to play these, right? So I can exhaust them.
You want to? I think we see what happens though. So you can prep the idea of like Flechettes on left, and then you escape plan afterwards. And if you draw into any attack, then fire pot kills and you take 0. If you draw survivor, you can discard a toxic instead, and then you block more.
I see.
Yeah, I think you do this and then you see, and then you just escape plan and see what it hits. That's really good. Okay.
You would gamble here?
It's basically just blocking, right? You can think about well-laid plans first, or we can try to get dagger spray and just not play plans. But I like plans here. I think it's good
We're
enough.
guaranteed. Oh no, it's like 1 in 7 or something to not get.
Yeah, 1 in 7 to
dagger
not
spray.
get. It's 2 in 7 if you play plans, but I think plans is probably worth it still. Plans just
I see.
stabilizes the fight afterwards, I think. So even if we take a little here. Okay, we do get it.
Yeah.
So you do like, what, dagger spray, and then maybe fire pot to block 10?
Yeah, I see it. I see it. Okay, probably want to keep this around. What do I
Yeah.
keep? I keep. Probably don't even care about the powers anymore. I'm gonna kill this guy eventually, but it's gonna take a while. I think probably keep malaise and footwork. I would guess here.
I think defend is maybe better to keep. Or
Okay.
after image, I don't know. Malaise +1, I think. It doesn't really matter too much what. But
Yeah.
maybe defend because of Flechette's damage.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. That convinces me.
This turn might suck.
Oh yeah.
Not much to do about that.
Let's see. Not having played any of the powers kind of sucks now. I think, is it toxic malaise? Or is it, I don't know how much this actually ends up. Lose
It
one
goes-
strength, that's 14,
yeah.
and then it goes to like
It's
11.
25%. Yeah.
If I want the most amount of block, I just cloak and dagger.
Cloak
right?
is best block. Yeah. Cloak into toxic is best here, I think.
Also increments pen, I guess. Okay.
This is probably the hardest fight in this act, or one of them. So I don't mind taking a little bit here and losing a pot.
I think this is the keep, right?
Yep, seems fine. And we should just kill it on redraw. That's also fine. We don't need to play Flask, I don't think.
Yeah.
You can do AI first before this. but
True.
either way, should be fine.
This is 15, and then we can strike. That's 21. That's not quite it.
It is dead now if you want to kill it, which I think we should. We have a pendulum set up. So you can do Flechette's Flask, and then it dies.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Upgraded Deflect feels really good here.
I don't mind clicking a block card here, yeah. Just anything. It's
I
also
don't think
good
we need. I
with
feel
your
like picking this up
powers.
past Act 1, unless you like really have a lot of discard or whatever, is probably not it. And then this card seems. I think I picked this once and I thought it was okay and like a draw heavy kind of thing, but it's kind of actually. I feel like this is usually like draw 2
Yeah.
at best.
It's not usually very good. Acro is just kind of better.
Yeah.
I like Deflect here.
Ooh, chop time. Okay.
Oh, that's broken.
Okay. I think the first thing to always look at is the relics, right?
Sure.
I think the healing ones here don't matter. Candelabra is pretty insane in terms of acceleration, because we have a lot of like draw consistency, but it does feel like every turn we kind of wish we had more energy, especially to play the powers, which on turn 2 is probably happening, would be my logic.
Sure.
Infinite Blade seems really interesting. I'm not really sure though. I guess it's really good for setting up pen, right?
It is, but I think it can also be kind of clunky with Pen Nib. So you have Pen Nib set up on 9, and then you have a Shiv in hand, and you want to play it, but you can't
Yeah.
without breaking.
This is useless. This is probably just too expensive. My intuition here is Candelabra and then maybe pick up a potion or something.
I think you can afford to not ever buy pot here just because you're already pretty strong. That's the idea.
Okay.
So you don't have to
Yeah.
use money on front-loaded stuff. You can kind of think about more long-term. I think Deflect, like the pickup you just did, is covering a little bit of the energy problem. It helps you play powers.
True.
And then there's actually something really interesting here, which is the Blade of Ink. So right now, one of our biggest problems is having weak chain on the enemy. So if the enemy's always weak, they are
Oh.
always blockable, basically.
Oh, and you can hold one of the shivs with this too. I guess you wouldn't need to because it would just stack anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I see.
But it's also good with Pen Nib, and any Shiv
Mhm.
cards like accuracy or whatever, we can pick now to scale damage. So this is kind of doing
Right.
block and damage, and plays nicely with After Image because it blocks 3.
Oh, true. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Okay.
The Inky Shivs are really nuts.
Yeah.
After that, I don't even mind doing like just remove. And this is why like
Mm-hmm.
removing at every shop doesn't really happen, but like removing at this shop
Yeah.
after you've seen it is kind of more okay. Like I think Blade of Ink
Yeah.
is just always in. We can also think about Shockwave, but I think with the Blade of Ink you don't need the weakness as much, and I'm not sure you're getting a ton of value out of the Vuln. And it's kind of expensive to play. But Shockwave is usually a really crazy card. I just don't think you need it here necessarily.
This is probably also just like damage potential in case we end up seeing the power that has to steal double damage, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It does a lot of things. That opens a ton of cards. Like there's tracking,
Mhm.
and then there's like the Phantom Blades, I think is what it's called. It's like the first shiv you play every turn is like +9 damage and gains
yeah.
retain. So you could even have like all your shivs gain retain. You play like one Inky Shiv, and then next turn you play another, and then it's just like 1,000,000 damage. It's cool.
Yeah.
Does a lot of stuff.
I think I like moving here and just remove the last strike.
Yeah.
Actual strikeless. Let's go.
And then we can save money again. Or if you're
Yeah.
scared, you can buy like the Entropic Brew. I don't think you need to, but
Yeah, I don't see it. What is this one? Okay, yeah, that one's not it. All right. Works for me. So my logic on this one has always been, I feel like there's almost never a scenario where I don't take Rip the Leech off because that one is skippable and this one isn't.
Yeah, pretty much. The colorless cards are always just like kind of crazy too. Like they're just
Yeah.
good. Oh, holy shit.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, Fasten is really good, huh?
Fasten's crazy. Dark Shackles is also crazy. If you just don't want another power to have to draw into, which I don't necessarily
Yeah.
mind, Dark Shackles is letting you play your existing powers easier. And also kind of just maybe you do Dark Shackles
Right.
into a malaise, right? Like you can convert the energy, so even when you overblock, it's good.
I also wonder if like Fasten is not as good on this character because you have so many good block cards that aren't defends.
That's kind of true. It may just be more so that you already have a bunch of powers rather than
Mm-hmm.
synergizing with defense necessarily, but
Yeah.
like it just has 5 decks on defense, which is just nuts. But I'm down for the Shackles here or the Fasten. Honestly, they're both good. I think Shackles I'm leaning a little heavier to.
I can see it, yeah. It's basically like a second malaise kind of.
Yeah, but it just doesn't cost energy. So you were like thinking about the Candelabra because you wanted to play powers, right? But that's
Right.
basically Candelabra if you think about it.
True.
Like
Yeah,
lets
yeah,
you play
okay.
your powers.
Probably prepared, right?
Could see it.
Shackle's upgrade is also really strong. I've never seen that one. Malay's upgrade is probably also pretty good. This one's probably unnecessary. I feel like it's prepared, right?
I could see Flechettes even if you want more damage. Because the
Okay.
upgrade on this is sometimes doubled with Pen Nib. Cloak and
I see
Dagger
that.
upgrade's also decent, getting just 1 extra shiv, but I think at that point you just upgrade Blade of Ink.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few things I could see here. Malaise is also really good, as mentioned. Or even Footwork. There's a lot of stuff.
I think I like the idea of Flechettes actually just having that little bit of extra damage because we had like some pretty good Flechette turns and it didn't quite do as much damage as I would like it to. So.
Yeah. Sure. It's kind of our main damage engine right now. Like, that's how we're going to kill this guy, is just Flechettes.
Yeah.
Or maybe just Flask.
Okay.
But very good turn.
1 for 10. We have powers. We have this one that we want to play. So we kind of have one more. We're going to have discard for this. It's probably just Footwork, Plans, Survivor, Drop Ricochet.
Sure.
And then we actually have an extra mana. Oh, wait, we have infinite. We have 5 mana.
T-set.
We can like play our whole hand here, basically.
Yeah. Just don't play Shackles, I think is the only thing I care about
Right.
here. Because it multis, and then you just full block that. So you can probably just play the Flask and defend and full block everything and then call it a day.
Yeah.
And yeah, the sit there build and just block it is in full effect,
Yep.
you know?
Move this for 4. Play this first. I think it's always here.
Sure.
And then we just need to figure out how to block this. This would make him do 7. This gains 7. I don't think I would play. I think I would hold prepared here. Hold prepared, hold malaise, play defend shackles. We have an extra mana. We can do dagger spray as well.
I think I like prepared just to see the next card. I think having malaise in the deck means I don't care as much about holding the shackles for the multi now, since it's already drawn and we have volley plans.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, don't discard clumsy.
Dagger spray, kind of whatever. Just sucks
Yeah.
here.
We could apply this. It's probably not it though, right? It's shackles and then hold malaise for multi-hit.
Malaise carries over, so you can do shackles malaise here, and then it will block next turn too, and it's also weaken. So I think that's good. Then you hold a defend.
Let's see.
Yeah. Take 1.
Oh, true. I actually full block
Oh,
doing
wait,
that. I
you
can
just
hold the
don't even-
defend. That's crazy.
You don't even take 1. I'm stupid. Forgot about the strength on.
Okay.
You should be totally
Um,
chilling now. Like,
Yeah. Let's see. Let's play this. Might as well stack this. If we shiv, this guy's gonna have wake for the rest of the fight.
Mhm.
And then just make sure to block.
just keep Pendib on 9 here, and then you hold it for flechettes, I think, is the idea.
Makes sense.
So you can just defend, and hold the rest.
Yep.
And then maybe get a really
Oh,
big
deflect
flechette.
is so good with well-laid plan as well.
Yeah.
God damn. Still at 9, so we want to not play any attacks. We might as well rip this. He's not even doing any damage, so it's literally just about thinking.
You could also
gamble.
not hold the Flechette's Pendeb. I don't mind, because right now you're floating a lot of energy to not play attacks right now, so I don't mind just
That's
doing
true.
like all your attacks. You can just do this on
Yeah.
Dagger Spray, and then you'll have 3 energy still, and you can play like literally everything in hand, like Blade of Ink, Fumes, Cloak. Maybe you can even set up Pendeb for next fight. Like if you don't need it to kill this one, you can just set it up on 9 again, and then leave it.
Yeah. Probably hold gamble deflect.
Sure.
This being 0 mana block 9 is so crazy. Block 10
Yeah.
actually with after image.
That's so much damage, this Flechette's. Even without Pendeb, it's just so crazy.
Holy
35.
fuck. We have to block 18. We can literally just. We might as well. Ooh.
Easy peasy.
Is that going to work, actually? I think so, right? Is that full block? It's 15 plus 17. I guess we can take one. Oh, no, we can deflect even.
Could just
I think
deflect.
it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can just hold the both defends, so like deflect into play nothing. Seems fine. If you can kill this turn, it'd be awesome. Not even sure if that's possible, but maybe.
Maybe. Let's see. Close.
Yeah. Oh well. That's fine. We can try to get Pendeb a little
Trying to think
bit.
if there's an out, but there's not. No, we just.
Perfect.
We
Yeah.
could literally actually wait for Pendulum to come back around, right?
You can't because Fumes. It'll just die.
Oh, true.
So you just play Blade of Ink here and try to get Pendeb on 9. And then once it's on 9, you just end turn. Because you can just do these 2 and then Flechette's it dies.
Yeah, I see.
Holy, that's insane. Okay.
Holy. Okay. Expose seems good.
Mhm.
Vulnerable is actually nice damage scaling. Artifact does matter.
Yep.
I don't really see. I mean, burst is like okay.
It's aight. Yeah.
With like on like a boss with like Dark Shackles or something, but I don't really see it. I guess it's kind of cool with Bouncing Flask.
It's cool with Malaise or Blade of Ink, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's another thing that like we have to line up, and right now I feel like we have enough output. I just want like consistency stuff.
Yeah. And then adding shifts doesn't do anything, so
Yeah.
I think it's exposed. Yeah.
Expose is nice, yeah. Makes our Flechette's Pendeb just insane. Oh, that's
Okay, sure.
gross.
Okay, I'll take that. Yeah.
That's so good.
All right.
Oh, this guy's fucked.
All right, let me see what the turn is. It's probably like it's always after. The question is there's no reason to like malaise this turn, right?
There is, just so you can dump energy. I
see.
probably after image first, though. After image is just good.
Yeah.
And then Malaise for 2 is fine. This guy's gonna do no damage. And you can just pass.
All right. Oh, because he multi-hits. Yeah,
I
okay,
mean,
I
he's
see.
like a complete loser. You do have to think about order
Mm.
here. So you want to make sure you can full
Yeah.
block first.
Right. Because he's doing 9. We don't know for sure how much we're gonna get off of escape plan. I mean, worst case, playing footwork defend actually full blocks, right?
It's 1 off because he's gonna lower dex.
Right.
But
We
I
have
think
AI active, right?
yeah, I think it's fine because then you can do foot or escape plan afterwards, and it always works, right? So you can do like footwork defend,
Yeah.
escape plan that always full blocks.
Okay.
I'm not worried about pushing damage too much. Like I would be just concerned about taking any chip.
So you would block first with the flechettes, yeah?
Yeah, just make sure you block. If Flechette's doesn't do damage here, it's fine because once you get set up, this guy never hits you. Like as soon as Well-Laid Plans is in play, I mean he never scales, so he's like never actually
Nice.
owning you.
Okay, I think the returns on this guy is really hard. Okay,
Order matters here a
how do
bit.
we? It's gonna block for 12, but we don't want to prepare it first because it'll lower the dex. I think it's survivor, discard dagger spray.
I discard clumsy here actually. So
Okay.
what you can do is you discard clumsy here, and then you always full block because your after image plays 4 cards. And if you discard dagger spray, sometimes you can't play enough stuff.
Right. I see.
So you can just click everything now. You just go like prepared last, probably.
Oh wait, expose first. Would I discard Cloak and Dagger? Or...
Actually, I guess you could have discarded prepared. I miscounted. That's my bad.
Yeah.
That's fine though. You shouldn't take damage really.
Okay.
Shackles is so stupid.
Jesus, yeah, okay. I should play that last, right?
Yeah, it's okay though. You can just do as much damage here as possible. Like just hold the ricochet probably.
Yeah.
Because that card is kind of whatever here.
Oh god, the order is so fucked up. Okay. It's fine.
Yeah. I wouldn't really count too much about the damage here. I think it's more just like make sure it has weakness and
Yeah.
then you're probably good. It just doesn't do enough.
Sure, okay. This full blocks. I mean, we can just do this, yeah.
Yep.
And then he's 3 ways. Probably just hold 2 defends.
You can play Newt here for damage. Either
Oh,
way,
yeah,
doesn't
true.
matter too much.
Is there any way to cancel that, or is it?
No, you just gotta. It shouldn't really matter. I think you're totally fine.
Yeah.
It's 10 million
Okay.
damage.
Holy fuck. It's always this first, I think. Yeah.
Yep. You never struggle to block here. We just try to kill it on Pendulum 2 and Pendulum 9. That might be hard, but
So probably cloak this turn.
yeah, just for the shiv.
To advance pen nib. And then hold like this or something. I don't know. Okay, try to not kill this turn, just full block. Oh, can I play these blades? I think I can, right?
You can. Yeah, you just double defend first, I think, and then you have it.
Yep.
It doesn't really do any damage, and then you can just like hold Bouncing Flask and it's dead next turn. Actually, it's just dead anyways, but
Yeah.
perfect. I did a collab with Raren a little bit ago, and he was constantly just like clicking through and forgetting to set up his relics, and you're so meticulous about it. It's really funny to see the difference.
I can just end turn here, right?
Yeah,
It'll
you can just
die.
end.
Yeah. Beautiful. Oh my god, we got pen 9, we got pendulum 2. Acrobatics.
That's a card.
I feel like that's just. I mean, is it even necessary?
It's actually not, but I still don't mind it. I think on turn 1, if you draw a bunch of defends, which you're pretty likely to, I'd like to
Yeah.
dig into powers. It's also a decent upgrade target, and we have a bunch of upgrades to give.
Dexterity 0 mana. There's probably just not good. We have all the skill that we need, and then was the other option of some bullshit.
Yeah, footwork upgrade is a thing, and then probably just acro after that.
Yeah.
And we're just
Okay, we
super
go
strong.
max elites, right? We're really
Yep.
powerful.
Yep, just snowball. This
Alright,
guy
these
I do
fuckers.
respect. I could definitely see just glugging Power Pot here, like immediately, because this fight is pretty.
Yeah. Fume seems good. Maybe footwork, actually.
Yeah, I'm down for another footwork. Just kind of giga block
We can
them.
go for order. Just play powers, escape plan.
Excellent. Yeah,
Probably apply some weak here.
sure. I
Here,
probably
we'll give all of
weaken
them
the
weak.
guy that's buffing twice.
I see.
So like 2 shivs on that dude, and then, or I guess it would be neutralizing that dude, and then 2 shivs order. That doesn't matter. But now you can weaken somewhere else.
I don't know the order, but I'm guessing it's on this guy.
Yeah, just for the next time it multis probably. And you
We're
can.
full. We're not full blocking yet.
I don't mind too much. I think I just want to dig for fumes to get out. If we take a little bit of damage, it's okay. I think I just want to gamble into powers is my first instinct.
Let's prep. Drop this, and then gamble.
Sure. Or you just want like plans or whatever. That's actually full blocks. That's fine. And maybe just start trying to kill the guy on the left. That's my guess. Malaise is good to keep.
You know, do the thing where you try to balance the damage on these guys so you can kill them at the same time.
I just want to kill one so I can stabilize is like the idea.
I
I think
see.
once one is dead, you can block, and it's kind of hard to do that right now. Like
Yeah. It's doing 15.
expose does not kill because you actually lose a hit, unfortunately.
Acro probably.
Yeah, shackles is great, deflect is great. 2 really good hits in
Acro
there.
can also improve my fletchets damage. Okay. I have to choose which powers I want to play. Probably Fume's plans. Because we have 2 footworks active, right?
Yeah. I think AI is probably not played. I think that's my first
Yeah.
instinct. Plans is just always played, I think. And then if you can get away with just blocking here, I probably do. I think you're allowed to defend and not play fumes yet. I
14,
think.
22. Okay.
And then we just play like fumes next turn or something. So you could expose just because we can't hold it really. I think you're gonna have to hold like. Well, you can actually count how much
Flechette's
Flechette's
fumes.
does next turn. Like you can just look at your draw pile. That's exactly what you draw. And then.
Oh, true.
Okay, that's 4 skills. So you already know that Flechette's is
Yeah.
hitting for its weakness. So you're hitting 5 by 4. So you exactly kill left. So you
20
can
is
expose
exactly lethal.
or not. It doesn't matter. If you just don't want to redraw it, you can get rid of it.
This applies to. I think it's whole Flechette's fumes, right?
Yeah. I
I
think
don't
so.
play this. I think it's unlikely to get value if I play it now.
Yep. Like eventually we need to play fumes, but I think I want to kill one first before I try to get another power down. This is like probably only one of the harder fights in the run. This looks pretty chill though. You can play fumes now.
Kill this. We can fumes. We can always deflect.
Mm-hmm.
And these are doing 14, 20. So it's probably just a block.
Sure.
Or would you, we're weakened, so. And then these 2.
Yep.
I'm going to be weakened again next turn.
I don't really care about the dagger spray, I don't think. I think we just hold defend actually.
Gotcha.
And we can just block now with the fumes down and like 2 footworks. As long as we like keep killing one, they shouldn't outpace too much.
Right. Because our powers are slowly like stacking now and stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to like slowly like here you can get AI and play with shackles or whatever, and then you can like play something else. Here you can probably do the flask, and then you're just out. I think.
Shackles on this guy.
Mhm.
And flask.
Totally fine.
Works for me. No reason to expose, really. I do need to deflect, which full blocks, okay?
I think I will expose just because I don't care about holding it. I'd rather just hold blocks. So you can just use
Yeah.
it on like the middle dude or something. Doesn't
Yeah, I
really
think
matter
so.
too much. Yeah. So this is a good showcase of exactly what the deck is like struggling at right now, which is like you don't
Mhm.
have enough energy to get everything in play really quickly. Or if you do, you have to
Yeah.
pay HP. So one way we can do this is like hold an energy potion, and that's solving all our problems.
Right.
Or you just pay HP. So if you just know you need a certain amount of health to get your powers down, then you solve every fight.
I think it's always prep Ricochet first.
Sure.
Just see where the damage lands. Standard knife juggler first to see what you attack. Pendim's at 5. I can't really kill anything. I just gotta make sure to full block, I guess. 26. It's 11. I mean, it's just play 3 block cards, I guess. Yeah. I guess I have weaken. Hold on. Weaken this guy. Now I'm blocking 23. I mean, I have only block cards, right? So it's probably hold survivor. Wait, no. I play these 2. Hold these 2, I think. Would be the idea.
You can
guess I'm not-
play the cloak, I think, for damage. So I think you just full
Sure.
block everything anyways, right? Like 1 defend here.
Yeah. No, you're right. I keep forgetting that our cards are ridiculous.
Yeah. The power pot helps too.
Yeah.
Like 5 decks is so stupid.
Yeah. Okay.
Are they
We're
like
doing 25 with this. Can we win here? I think so.
I don't. What's in your draw pile? Can you
Oh,
hit
we're
anything?
weakened, so this is doing 9. So you're at 14.
I want to
You always
win
escape
now
the
if
window.
possible.
Yeah. This is doing 25. We can kill. You're at 9. I think Flechette's always goes on. Does it go on front guy, actually? I think so.
I think it's
Well-
in middle guy.
Yeah, because he's doing more damage.
Yeah. And
And then we can escape plan. And then we
Ooh.
can acro.
yeah. If we can kill now, that'd be
And
sick. Just to
we
keep the
have
thing
it.
set up.
Wait, no, we can only play 1.
Can
So
try to
we
go
don't have
around
it.
then. If you want to set up your set, if you want to be really particular, you can. You don't need to, but If you want to just like not hit them here at all and then just block. And
wait, I think it is lethal, right? Because of pen.
it's 8, right? So you'd have to hit right here and then.
Pen is gonna hit for 18.
Well, you always have lethal next turn, but I'm just trying to set up the relics.
Oh wait, I don't have mana.
Yeah, you can't play Dagger Spray. You can just shiv the
block.
You're full blocking already, so you can actually just hold these. Shouldn't matter. Or just hold defense.
I wonder if there's a way to. There's probably a way to keep pen at 9 actually.
Yeah, I think that's the plan right now. I'd probably just hold defend survivor here, even, and then you just block, let fumes kill. You probably need flechettes to kill the middle now, like burst it down, so you actually can kill them all at the same time. But you just also try to block this turn as well.
All right, I forgot about the reviving guy as well. Yeah.
Or you can be lazy and get out. I don't hate that either. If you just want to dagger spray and get out here, then I'm not going to be upset.
Just in terms of brain space.
Yeah, we're like maximizing win % chance without really needing to here. You're very comfortable here.
I don't think I'm super excited about any of these.
Acro is a little speculative.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but I'm not in love with anything here either. I think if anything, it's acro, but I also don't mind skip.
I think it's skip, yeah.
I think people are confused about acro skip, so let me just explain. So the deck right now already has 1 million removes. So every card you're drawing is just kind of good. Like there's not any garbage, right? So acro is really only for synergy pieces, which right now we don't really have that much of. Like we're not really doing that much damage with ricochet. It's mostly just poison stuff. And we're not really trying to cycle because we have big hugs. So we're just gonna draw into soots.
Yeah, I think my thinking kind of was, you can tell me if this is right or not. Like the deck is already really good at being consistent, also thanks to like plans and stuff like that. I don't think there's a lot of turns where I want to spend 1 mana on drawing cards because my hand is probably just going to be really good, and I'd rather spend the mana on like doing stuff.
You'd rather just play a power instead of acro. I don't want to actually spend the mana on playing acro.
In terms of upgrade, I do still feel like damage is... There's no real upgrade that gets us a lot of damage. I guess Blade of Ink.
That's solid.
Or Expose is damage. So that's kind of where I'm leaning. What do you think?
I don't think we need damage upgrades right now. I actually just want consistency upgrades. Okay. So something like Prepared or After Image feels good to me. Prepared's a little more speculative because, again, we usually have good stuff. But if we're just trying to draw into powers, then Prepared is 0 mana draw into powers. So I like the upgrade. And the second we see a Reflex that's getting added, or like Tactician, those are like some of the main ways we can actually draw without having to spend energy, which is the idea right now.
I think I like After Image a lot.
Sure. We can play it turn 1 easily with Anchor, so just getting a power on turn 1 is really nice. This guy's so this guy's unbelievably cooked.
Okay. You know what? I'll After Image. I'll acro. Well, you know what? Bouncing Flash seems actually not bad here, but let's acro first.
You always have energy because you can just shackles now.
Yeah.
I don't even mind just skipping the flask here. I think you can just malaise.
That's what I was just gonna say. Probably not neutralized, so we don't get any days, right? We don't really need the leak then.
I don't think we need it.
And probably no reason to. Probably no reason to expose either, right?
You can expose so that when you draw flechettes, it like one shots or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It also just doesn't really matter, but. Bronze
we
scales.
have thorns?
Yeah.
What the f? Okay, yeah. That's for 28, or for rather 42 is not bad. Yeah, sure, let's just do it. There's nothing else to do, right? Just do this, and then Survivor, drop Ricochet. Oh, do I even want to drop Ricochet now? It's probably enough damage to justify it, right? Or
I don't know. I wonder if you just don't even play damage cards here. I just want to block. Maybe you just Survivor or something, and then just like play flesh. Or maybe you can play Flechettes then Survivor, and then that way you full block. And we just sort of chill. The next multi is doing 0. So that's the other thing is like this guy takes 2 turns off now, so you could even just ricochet. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I'm down to just like chill here.
Okay. I mean, literally just plans pass, yeah. Or would you play the shivs here? Probably not.
I don't mind the Blade of Ink. It's doing 0 next turn, so then you just have weakness for big hit, and you just hold block cards.
Right. He's doing 0. Nice. We can play more powers.
Classic. Yeah, this is the only turn he ever does damage to you, so. Completely chilling.
That's for 35. Not bad.
He's dead, I think, which is good. You just like Fletchette's Flask and he's gone.
Yeah. Is it worth it to maybe play a shiv to advance the pen once?
I don't think you can, right?
Oh yeah, I don't have mana. Duh. Okay. Nice.
Well, that's insane.
Jesus Christ.
4 block a turn free.
I feel like a lot of slide cards I just pick here. Untouchable seems good. We have enough discard probably to justify it.
I think so, yeah.
I don't think another expose is worth it.
I'm down for untouchable. You could also skip either one. Now maybe next stacker gets in because then it converts into block sometimes.
Okay, we have 3 powers in hand. We can't full block if we play all 3, right?
Yeah, probably not.
We could if we, yeah, no, we're always a little bit off. I was thinking about expose maybe, but it's fine, right? We take like 2 damage. It's
Yeah.
probably worth it.
Most important thing is just playing plans. You could just skip footwork and hold it instead, but either way, I don't really care. You can play expose here for block, just for 1. Actually, you're taking 0. I'm stupid. Gorge it.
Oh, true.
I already forgot.
Okay, so I probably hold these 2. What do you think?
I think expose here is good. Like expose Blade of Ink, probably.
Okay. Probably just in case we get like florets, right? Right, we can probably one shot something.
Yeah, you can just kill something. This turn is not super inspiring.
Yeah. Not much to do. I think it's mainly about thinking about what to hold, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Always doing this. And then is it like expose front guy, shiv front guy twice, or
Front guys solve just by
hold.
blocking. I think you actually
Yeah,
expose
true.
middle here.
Because that guy we actually do need to kill. And then you can just like malaise the beetle maybe for max here.
like it?
And we just hold like ink shackles and probably just full block next turn. We just like only draw into block cards, so should be fine. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's just dead.
I think so too. Yes, it's for 35. Well, it's for more actually, but
Yeah, 50, kind of silly.
and just make sure that we block. Do we have discard? No. Oh, sly rather. Can we afford fumes? This blocks for 8. We want to block 15. Shackles is probably not worth it. I just play these 2, right?
Shackles is fine, just to play Fumes. I'm down to just use Shackles to get Fumes in play.
Okay, that makes sense. That's what you were talking about, how Shackles is basically mana.
Yeah, it's just 0 energy block. You can play Blade of Ink here because Gorget and AI. I mean, it
Yep,
already full blocks
that's what
anyways.
I was... Okay. Is it worth it to put 1 week on the beetle maybe?
Probably, but I think you're chilling. This deck doesn't really take damage once it's set up, so
Yeah.
a lot of your thinking is front loaded, then you can turn your brain off.
Right. Okay, he's doing 9 now. He's already weakened, but we can stack 1 more. Oh, okay. I see the game plan of literally just ignoring this front guy and then focusing
Yeah.
what's in the back. Yeah.
You can kill the guy in the front now after you've already like stabilized, but yeah, for the beginning of the fight, like all you do is you just block it and it just stuns it, and then he's like useless.
There's no good reason to acro into any of these cards right now, right? And like, I guess unless I want a bouncing flask, but
Yeah, you
I don't really
can
see it.
cloak and then gamble into it and then play it, because that full blocks, and then you're gonna have like stuff to retain.
Yeah. Do Do you gamble the Shiv here, even though you can draw into it later, just for an
Nah,
extra card?
I just play it. I think you're fine. Yeah, we just play flash, so we start
Okay.
making progress, and then you can hold like
Yeah.
something. Prepared is fine, just to see what the card is, because it gives you more options to hold.
Yeah.
Escape plan is nice, so like escape plan survivor hold maybe that's fine too.
Oops.
Totally fine. Like nothing really matters here. You're kind of chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, prepared is
Flechette's
disgusting.
for 28. We can actually kill this guy with dagger spray if we want to.
Mhm.
Let's prep untouchable. Yeah. Let's. It was a mistake actually because I reduced Flechette's damage.
Once again, I think you're totally
Yeah,
chilling
yeah,
here,
yeah.
so don't need to think too much.
We're already full blocking. Okay, it literally doesn't matter. Hold this.
Yeah. A lot of the thinking in Spire is early game, and then once your deck is broken,
Yeah.
you can turn your brain off. It's not always like that, but especially with the way the game is right now, it's often what happens. As long as you play early game well, you snowball to a point where you just can do whatever.
If I can kill this turn, that'd be nice. I should. Okay. We can set up pen a little bit.
Mhm.
Just for one. Okay.
That's insane. Okay. That's like secure that
Yeah.
game.
We have one more Sly card. Could be worth it to pick up another prep.
Can you upgrade
Like I
both?
said,
I think we can upgrade one right
Uh,
now, right? And then
I think we have one unupgraded, right?
yeah.
You would say it's worth it to upgrade it before you pick another one?
Well, if you can get both upgraded right now, I'm down to pick it. But otherwise, I don't really want it too much.
Yeah.
Probably just skip and we just upgrade the one we have.
You know, these cards matter.
Yeah, this worm should die. This fight can be annoying, but we have enough HP that we should be okay. You just need to play Bouncing Flask because we have to get out of here fast. We can't actually sit
Right.
around.
Okay, let's see. We want the fight to be over quickly. I think it is just prep then, right?
Yeah, I think so. We have the Untouchable now, so actually lining those things up is important. Prep was not super
Right.
important to have green until just now.
Does
That's an
Fairy in the
amazing
Bottle
hero.
save you from this guy's
No, it does not.
insta-kill? Okay.
He just eats you through it.
Okay,
That's
this is pretty...
perfect hand. Just all the powers.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Might as well neutralize. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
We have mana for everything, dude.
Yeah.
Holy
You can just
shit.
hold the gamble defend, and then we should be chilling. We just need to make sure we can play the Bouncing Flask, so you may have to take a hit for that. But I think with all the powers down
Yep.
here, probably pretty comfy here.
Escape plane. Okay. Gamble?
I definitely don't want to gamble here. So this is all three of your frantic escapes. So if you gamble
Yeah.
it, you don't redraw these for a while. So we need to make sure we have enough turns
see.
stocked up. I think I just play at least one defend and then double frantic.
Got it.
This fight's actually
that way
really
we're-
interesting in that way. You have to think a lot about when you play these.
Yeah. Probably keep these two.
Sure. We should be good on
Would you
it.
keep a... Yeah.
Yeah, we should be good for now. Okay.
Okay. We can... Flask.
Yeah. Down to take damage here too. Get that in play.
Any reason to expose? I guess we could... We have flechettes in here, right?
I'm down to
Yeah.
expose because I think all your damage is incoming soon, right? And then you just
Yeah.
like play defend Gamba and then you get untouchable proc.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I'm... Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Works for me.
Oh, yeah, because we can retain it.
Well laid plans. Just
I didn't even think about the gamble plans combo. That shit is also insane. Okay. No damage incoming this turn, so we can just full damage. Pen is at 3, so that's not worth thinking about. We can prep the ricochet, and it doesn't really matter.
so
And
one thing to
then-
think about here is before you shuffle, what you want to put into the shuffle. So if you have really important cards, you can play them before you like Acro or something.
To have a higher chance of drawing them, I see.
Just to draw them at all. So that's another
Yeah.
thing. If you have bad cards in this hand, you can hold them and then play Acro to shuffle them out, and then you never have to redraw them this cycle.
Oh god, yeah, true. There's a super counterintuitive thing going on here where I want to play the cards that are bad and I want to hold the ones we know.
It's the
I want
opposite.
to Yeah. I want to hold the ones that are bad. Let me just.
You should
attack
flush
this guy
Jets first, probably.
Yeah.
Because we're definitely going to want to redraw
Yeah.
that. And then all the good cards you just play right now. Except for maybe
Yeah.
the ones you want to hold on to. I think the Blade of Ink is obviously just played. And then we
Mhm.
can think about whether or not we want to just play Acro to shuffle out. Or we can just not shuffle at all. And then all these go back into the draw pile. So if all these are good cards,
Right.
then we can keep them in. And you can just play Cloak for damage.
Yeah. I honestly, I feel like this is just an end turn angle and hold like acro shackle or something, right?
You can play Cloak first then.
Right.
It's just free damage, but yeah. Because we do want to draw into the Frantic Escapes before we get eaten, but we should be kind of chilling. Yeah, this is a really good turn.
We can. Would you like acro, untouchable, flask? Would you play with escape ever?
I don't play Escape here. I think Flask is just getting us out faster. So you can just Acro first and
Gotcha.
see what you get. Because maybe you get Ricochet. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yep. And we can just play that instead of the Untouchable then. And now we
exactly.
have Shackles for full block if we want. Or you can do Prep. Either way. I think we want to hold like skills for Flechettes. So maybe you hold Prepared Untouchable. I don't think it's really possible to brick the Frantic Escapes because there's like 4 of them still in the draw pile.
Yeah.
You might need to play them.
Ooh. Let's play this.
We probably have to play
Probably
that
want to
one.
play one of those, huh?
Yeah, probably need to.
Getting a little rough. And then it's drop this and probably Dagger Spray. He's doing 20. We can full block. We can neutralize. Oh, Malaise.
Malaise is full block here, so.
True.
Yeah, and now we just need to make sure it dies before we get eaten, but you should be fine.
Yep.
Always have the droplet of precognition too if things get really bad.
Oh, just make sure to block this.
Yep, and it's dead next turn. I think they fixed the bug where it eats you before poison goes through, so I'm pretty sure that we don't have to worry about that anymore. But just it doesn't really matter because it's dead anyways. But you can try to set up the pen nib a little bit more.
Oh.
Yeah, really strong run now.
Holy.
Full potion belt
We
too.
have 5 potions. Okay. Shadow Step seems useless.
Yep. It's actually just negative, probably.
Yeah. Another Malaise I feel like would be okay. Echoing Slash. I feel like on like some hallways and stuff, we kind of struggle with the Centipede, right? I feel like the Knights in Act 3 where one of them is like the makes your card ethereal or whatever.
Yep.
I could see the Echoing Slash having value here. That's something that the immediate big bursts AoE, like we kind of only have Dagger Spray and that shit kind of sucks now.
Yep.
I wonder if Echoing Slash is good here.
I think to your point, it is like decent in those fights, but one really important macro concept here is that you have a full potion belt, and if you walk into the final boss right now, do you think you win? With
think so.
full potions, yeah. So we don't need to even worry about taking elites at all, right? So we can just dodge.
Right.
So unless the map
true.
forces us into it, but it's not super likely that that's the case, you don't need to take an answer for that fight. Even if that is a problem, if we're forced into the fight, we can just use potions there instead. So because you have potions like this and you know that your deck is already good enough for the final boss, you don't have to worry about getting stronger inside of Act 3. You can just focus on surviving.
I see.
So you
And
can
then just take a bunch of events, take a bunch of campfires.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just chill, and you can just speed run to the end, basically.
Sick.
That's really strong.
This works with powers, right?
Yeah, and you know what power we always draw on turn 1?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damage is insane.
disgusting. Yeah.
What does the whistle do? That seems useless. This is also. Dude, I picked this thing so much when doing Ironclad runs, and it never worked.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I've tried it a couple times. It's really fun, but it's kind of awful. I think you need like Molten Egg, and then they all come green, and then it's something. But
All right, let's go throwing X.
okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. If you just want to speed run through this, honestly, I think you
Yep.
you have it. So I don't need to be here the whole time, but feel free.
Okay, only path to dodge is elite is this. And then we would have to go. Wait, yeah. So So we have to come from here. So we have to come from here. Here. And this is just a bunch of events. Does this take a shop? No. Okay, well we said we can beat the final boss, so I guess I don't need a shop, do I, chat? Oh, I have to actually block. Hold on. Gulp. Should have played footwork. Chat, I fucked up. I'm actually gonna lose max HP here, huh? Am I? Oh wait, no, I have Gorgon. So these are doing 24. I have 17. So I just need to block for 7 more. And then hold footwork survivor. Oh yeah, I blocks for 2 as well. Wait, I probably could have played footwork actually, maybe. What the shrimp? 28. Okay. That's 24. Play this. Drop this. Feels like driving for the first time alone after you're with your instructor. Oh wait, you Americans don't actually drive with instructors. Never mind. They just kind of let you out on the road when you promise them that you're really good at driving a car. So I think this is full block, right? Can I do math? Surely I can do math. My God, I can do math. It's actually over. This shit is so free. Okay.
Okay, no supervision. How was it?
I was like, oh wait, I fucked up. I can't full block. Then I was like, wait, I forgot about like 3 of my powers, and it's
Yeah.
actually fine.
Double after image every fight.
Yeah. Kind of struggling with actually killing these guys. We're doing 14. We can wait. If I vol you, was pen at? Okay. This is kind of awkward. Maybe I should discard at this, huh? Who knows? I can do it. I can figure it out. I just play cards and see what happens.
Exposes just 2 block and damage.
Yeah. Jesus. You dead? Not quite. You're 1 off. Wait, okay. I'm actually not full blocking.
You can
Shit,
weaken both. You're chilling. It's actually full block. Yeah. Inky shivs are so stupid. It's also technically Malaise blocks too for no reason. I don't know why. Like you can play for 0.
Oh yeah.
So you're pretty chilling there.
All right. I mean, oh, you guys are just dead as fuck, huh? I can literally just like
Just click.
do this.
Yeah.
Do this. Oh, pen at 9, pendulum at 2. You love to see it.
He's a natural.
Boom. Deflect plus seems good, but I feel like the deck is just good, right? I don't think we need this.
Yeah, I don't need it. You have double AI, so you kind of block for everything without trying.
Love this guy.
The vibes are
Probably don't want the Snecko Eye. I mean, other than that, I my route doesn't include any other shops, so I just buy this out.
Is there actually no shops at all?
Well, there was, but I would have had to take an elite for it if I want to take no other
You
elites.
can. I mean, it's not. You're not actually gonna die to that fight, by the way. Like you're pretty strong, so you could take the shop if you
Okay.
want. If you just want to spend gold or get a remove or whatever it is.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
In that case, well, I still want this one though.
Events also can be a shop too. That's another thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
This is usually just broken. Yeah.
I feel like it's honestly, it's maybe a skill here, yeah.
The skills are honestly really strong. This can be energy. It can be block 8/1 energy. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's so gross. Yeah, that card's good.
I don't think we want to corrupt anything.
It's really funny, but yeah, it's bad. I think you just
We could
transform.
corrupt flechettes, I guess.
I don't want to pay the life though, is the main thing.
Yeah. So we have to transform something. It's probably just to defend, right?
I wonder.
This could honestly weaken the deck, right?
I wonder if we just get rid of dagger spray. Like, do we need that at all? I don't think so. I don't know what that's good for at this point.
Yeah. All right,
Sure.
well,
We just get Chemex in the store. Easy. Yeah, it's up
This
to
also
you.
avoids a campfire, right? So
It doesn't really matter, I think. Either way wins.
Yeah.
You're very comfortably winning from here. So if you just want to go fast, you can just dodge everything.
I'll take 2 more random potions when I rest. Not that I plan on resting. Okay, for the boss. Wait, this is with an 8 is actually, I guess it's just 0 mana blockade. It's not that. Wait,
Well,
no,
it's
li-
1 mana. It gives you mana back.
yeah.
Yeah.
I probably should make this an 8, I think. Or there's better options. Expose seems good for the boss, yeah.
I don't mind footwork just to like overscale even more.
Oh yeah.
Or you can
True.
go Blade of Ink. That's also damage and weakness.
Like the shivs.
Is this a restless run? Yeah, have we rested? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
That's insane. Wow, what the hell?
Jesus.
I'll take free block.
All right.
That's so silly. Expose into skewer? Holy shit.
Wait a minute.
Cooking? Oh my god.
Jesus.
Where did he go?
And that's not even what my deck is supposed to be good at.
That's
Okay. I mean, honestly,
You can just raw
play
play Ricochet. It's funny.
nope.
He's cooked.
I don't even have to think about what cards I play because by the
Yeah.
time I'm done playing, I just have full block. Like,
Yeah. You just front load the thinking. Act 1 is really where you want to spend most of your time. I mean, that's pretty indicative of this run too, right? Like we just spend all our time in Act 1 and then everything's free. And now you don't even really need to worry about relic setup. We just win comfortably. Third speed pot.
over skill pot probably. I think it's good, right?
Nah, skill pot's probably better. You can just get Nightmare or something.
I mean, Untouchable Plus is good. Would you take this?
I might take Dodge and Roll here, to be honest. Double procs
Yeah.
with Dex, you already have a Smooth Stone. So you already
Yeah,
start with
this
one
is actually
Dex, and you
pretty
have Footwork.
ridiculous.
It's pretty ridiculous. Just blocks like 8,000. It's funny.
Soul's Power.
Is it good? I don't know.
We can use it on Shackles.
Or malaise. You just keep malaising. That's funny. I don't care about this.
Or Expose. Yeah, it's probably whatever.
I don't want the curse, I don't think. I'll just take the relic.
And then upgrade. What were we talking about? There was the footwork, right? Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, wait. This guy hard counters us, dude.
Yeah, hard counters you still take 0 by playing double AI. It's like, you just play double AI and nothing happens. Like, oh no.
Yeah. And then we can do this. We can do... I'll just hold flechettes here. Wait, I don't have plans.
You can just play malaise. Just
Me when I don't have plans. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Is this worth playing? Probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
You full block anyways.
Probably should have played it first though. Order lull. It appears to not matter what I do. Sure, we'll give this guy like some.
Shackles is 1 damage. Holy crap. Let's
True.
go.
Wait a minute. Is this dead? No. Does like 32.
No, not that strong.
Sorry, no. It's like 24. Crow. Yeah. I guess I could have actually played plans, but whatever. It super doesn't matter now.
Mm-hmm. That's dead, right? I think Skewer just murders him. Yeah.
Yep. Beautiful. I don't think it's anything here, right?
Yeah, it's all garbage.
Gorget is good. Ornamental Fan is pretty good.
Akabeko Flechettes? Anyone trying to high roll? It's not actually that good, but I'm down. It's funny.
Petrified Toad is ass. I mean, like, honestly, I do like the T set a lot.
Yeah, it's probably just pair, to be honest. Pair is basically just blocking the same amount as the Gorget, just unconditionally.
And then final upgrades. Oh, we could have unexhausting infinite malaise. It would be kind of crazy. Let's do, I would say expose, but maybe not.
Malaise or exposed, either one. I don't care too much.
Let's do malaise.
The real answer is nothing matters, but
Yeah. I've just always kind of been defaulting to killing the little guy first here. Is that a play or?
I think the idea is you leave it low and then you kill it when you can't block it anymore. Because killing it, Queen doesn't scale for how long you've been in the fight. She like starts whenever the minion dies. So you just take as much time as you need to get set up and then kill the minion when you're ready to go.
Okay, I played. I gotcha. I played my 2
You
powers
can
and
drop
just
load
got
of
ready
precognition
blocking.
here and use everything if you just want to get like all your powers, so you can just get plans here.
Oh, true. I forgot we had that. See, I would always forget about that card. And then it's literally just like a skewer into the queen, yeah, or into the.
Yeah, you can put on the minion. The poison
true.
will help you scale to kill queen. You just get this thing low and then just kill whenever. But I think the real answer is you can just malaise the minion and then you're like never in danger here.
Let's play this.
Should be totally chilling. Yeah, you can just malaise the minion down. Really fine. Expose 1 damage, GG.
True. I'll keep it. Push that's for 25. Sorry, I kind of wasn't listening. Is the main damage into the queen until I feel like I can't block it anymore? Or?
I would get the minion lower and then switch.
Okay, yeah.
So like leave
so
it
that he's in
killable.
like lethal range. So yeah,
Yeah.
I understand.
Just shackles for fun. I don't know.
Yeah. Or we could gamble, I guess.
Either way, yeah, I don't mind.
I'm already kind of full block.
Yeah. This is the double AI footwork just trivializes the entire run.
Yeah. Yep, bouncing flask seems important.
Your goat just went live. I just got the notification.
Oh, who is it?
Burrito.
Oh, hell yeah. I know what I'm doing after this.
That's probably what I'm doing too. I can just
Yep.
go watch that.
Flechettes again. Then
Everyone's saying Slightly Spire and Nuzlocking is just the same game. It's kind of true.
it is pretty similar, yeah.
Nuzlocking is just like a really long run of Slay the Spire.
Yep, true. He has like infinite weak on him now. I can play this as well. Sure, I'll play the suit. I don't give. I'll hold on to that forever. I guess we're gonna get a lot of those. I think I saw like the entire run. By the way, after picking that upgrade, the big. I think I saw like 3 soots the entire run.
Yeah, I think you've never gone past 1 shuffle, except maybe in the centipede fight.
Yeah.
And you can just full block this guy, and then let more poison stack on the queen, and maybe just weak chain her. So you can like weaken the queen here, and then just block, and just let the minion die. Because it actually dies to Thorn's next turn, or does to poison next turn, I should say. But
Then keep prep shackles. Yeah.
sure, yeah. And then we just push damage on her.
Love it. Okay, you're dead. So we're not actually taking damage now. Might be worth it to actually shiv this guy so all the bouncing flasks land on her,
Yeah.
right?
I like it. And yeah, this bouncing flask is actually performing pretty well. I think this is the first bouncing flask I've ever picked inside of Spire 2, by the way. But it just looked kind of good at the time. I think it did its job.
I felt like it was performing well. I think it's gonna give me the wrong idea, and I'm gonna pick it everywhere. I move.
Yeah, you definitely shouldn't do that. But if you just know your deck blocks and you just can sit around in fights, you need a way to kill the enemy while you sit there.
Yeah. 20 damage. That's not a problem for a guy like me.
Yeah, totally chilling. Maybe we can go damageless.
Oh, imagine. Hold on. Have a discard? No. I think I actually just do this. Oh, wait. I can't do math. Wait, this is still full blocks. Okay, cool.
Nothing matters.
Yeah. Okay, I like that idea of like spending most of the time thinking in the early game and then just kind of having a deck that auto plays.
Yeah. You do all the hard work and then you're kind of chilling. The skewer of the
I'll
gods.
just skewer you, yeah. Oh yeah, this flask is doing stuff. Need more weak. I should play Blade of Ink. It doesn't fucking matter. Oh, hello.
You can pot to try to not take damage.
Yeah. Wait. I didn't even see that she was doing 35
Damn.
to me.
Any expertisers into something? I don't know. Damn.
Nope. 2 sits.
No. Dead. We took damage. It's over.
We're taking 4 damage, by the way.
It's over.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Chilling.
Okay, yeah, I think I understand this character a lot better now. It really does seem like you only need like a couple of the like core damage answers, and kind of dividing it in my head into like the different types of damage, I think is what really is gonna get there.
There's basically just 2 types of fights in this game. You have like the short fights and long fights, and as long as you have answers to both, then you're usually good. There's a few like specific fights that demand thinking a little bit harder. Like Door needs a very specific kind of answer. But once you know exactly which fights can be problematic, you just like blanket answer the rest of them and then only focus on the few ones that matter. But usually relic bar long and then game is easy. That's kind of what it is. It's like,
gotcha. Yep.
You farm and then you win.
All right. This was very enlightening, very helpful. I appreciate it. I do have to leave immediately, but that was really fun.
We can definitely run it back if you are wanting to do that later.
Once I get Ascension 10 on this, maybe we just run it back on the next character.
Hell yeah. Works for me.
All right, cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you, dude.